Listen here. Hi, chat. Hi, chat. I'm so sorry. Look, I tend to open up my waiting room like 5-10 minutes before the stream. That way I'm ready. Like, it gives everybody time to get in by the time it starts. Basically, what I'm saying is I'm better than everyone. Oh, news? Oh, housekeeping. Housekeeping! Well, Akakun got it from me, but I mean, you've just finished making your character. Is it not a vibe?
Yeah, okay.
Like, I didn't even get to play yet, and it's a vibe.
Sorry, chat. Mike messed up. But the sound in the background is Hightail. I'm not playing Hightail on stream today, but everybody else got it, so I got it. The nice little game.
Probably, I heard there's a multiplayer.
Yes,
but,
I looked it up. You can.
Imagine it's probably gonna be a little buggy.
Yeah, I looked it up. You can do it.
Oh, okay, cool.
At some point, chat, I want us to sit down and play through the UK extremism game before they take it offline.
I'm sorry, the what?
Do you not know about the UK extremism game?
No, wait, please, give me information. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Here, give me 2 seconds, because I can just show. It's easier to show you, I think.
Okay. I'll put it up on my screen on my side of the stream too.
Because I showed this to chat the other day and people loved it. You see, there we go. So, screen share.
Oh, where is it? Oh, there it is.
There you go.
Okay, watch stream. Hold on, let me just do this. Why does it always start a new window in my second monitor? I don't like that. Anyway, chat, I have no idea what Mizu's talking about, and if you don't either, this is what it is.
Yeah. So,
bam.
UK released this game, which, by the way, I have the actual physical game. Not physical, I guess. I have the actual game up on another page. It's called Pathways. I specifically have the archive of it, just in case, you know, they take it down for whatever reason. But basically the idea, this is one of the screens from the game. Somebody else in the class tells Charlie that this is proof of immigrants are coming to the UK and taking our jobs. So in this, girl with the purple hair is our evil villain racist Amelia, who has become very famous. The boy in the blue sweater is supposed to be your stand-in everyman, who is called Charlie. And the brown girl on the end, I don't know her name, but she is the source of Amelia's ire. She is the immigrant stand-in.
Oh, okay, so wait a minute. In this room, in this lecture hall, full of people, the really only problem she has is the darker skinned one.
Yes. So by the way, this is the actual game. It is on the internet currently.
Oh, it's just it's a browser game.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you can see it navigating gaming, the internet, and extremism. It is put out by a group called Shout UK. They also have a pamphlet that comes with it for schools. It is interactive learning package on extremism for 11 to 18-year-olds.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
This was meant to be a school teaching tool.
Yeah, no, I gotcha. Wow, okay, not saying that this doesn't need to be covered, but gee, you are in a very delicate situation, putting this out for that target audience.
Yeah, so it's not just that. It's so what happens is this guy is kind of covering it. He's one of the people that found it, and this is the tweet that causes it to really take off. He says, "I think I'm in love with Amelia." It says, Amelia, Charlie's close friend, has made a video encouraging young people in Bridleton to join a political group that seeks to defend English rights. And we have Amelia here being a horrible racist. So people were talking about how like it's a choice for sure to have your violent racist be a purple-haired, vaguely
White woman?
alt-looking girl.
Yeah.
Like, what I said originally was I said she was
I'm
vaguely...
sorry, one of my chat just said, Hexial Dole just goes, is this tax funded? What the fuck?
Yeah, we have no idea. So, the fun part comes when you go to the quote tweets. Because...
Oh, Jesus.
People were loving Amelia. Amelia has so much fan art now. Like, of all kinds of different types. You've got the whole range. You've got people just being kind of nationalistic about it. You've got people doing shit like this. Which I thought was...
Wow. Jesus.
She is, like... You got the people doing the mean stuff.
Oh, yes. I'm not making those, Hold on real quick. Keep going. I'm watching.
Yeah, I had, some people turning her into the Wojak. God, there's a really good one somewhere in here that I liked. Oh yeah, so here's the thing. And I haven't played through the game yet. But according to somebody that has played all the way through and tried to get the multiple different endings, because it's a choose your own adventure, there are multiple different endings. If you side with Amelia, the racist, for some reason the ending you get is you and Amelia become like a couple, and you have like a close-knit group of other quote-unquote racist friends. And the way they portray it makes it look like it's actually fine. Like, oh yeah, no, you actually ended up in a cool group. But it's portrayed as it's supposed to be bad because it's like, you ended up with a bunch of racists. But on the flip side, if you reject Amelia and you side with the immigrants like you're supposed to, at the end of the game, you end up with no friends, and you get put in a re-education program to help get rid of all the extremism you've learned. And it's like, is this supposed to convince kids that the racist ending was bad? I don't understand. Joining the war on drugs on the side of drugs.
Nice, I didn't crack open a monster.
Fair.
My father came in and started beating me viciously. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, so there's one part of the game.
Yeah, roll your eyes at me, bitch, one more time.
There's one part of the game where Amelia tells you something and she says that there are statistics to back her up. And the correct option is to first look at the statistics and then just like blatantly reject them. Not like debunk them or disprove them. It's to blatantly reject and ignore them. It's like...
Yeah, no, it's... it's kind of freaking wild that this is just how... People made a me from the Nintendo? Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So some people took her the other... Most people thought she looked like vaguely alt, vaguely punk. A couple people took her in the other direction and made her like a Catholic. A little Catholic girl. And they turned her pink whatever into like a cute little sweater. I think the Catholic look works.
Is this game a parody? I don't know that it is. I think look, regardless of their design choices, I think what they're trying to do is they're trying to... What the absolute hell?
Have you never seen Chud and Chudette?
I can't... I just... What the fuck?
Chud and Chudette.
I love how I was talking. I had a point. But as soon as I saw this picture, I'm sorry, my head empty now. I have no idea what's going on.
So this is one of my favorites. Not just because I really like the per capita meme and Space King as a whole. I like the interpretation they did with her outfit. With like the dress belt thing. I love the dress belt thing.
Oh yeah, I see the dress belt having the
I love
English
the dress
flag
belt
on
look.
it. That's kind of cool. Design-wise, yeah.
I think overall, like the design
Racism aside.
Oh yeah, people went the Nazi route at some point.
Oh yeah, I mean, look, people have Nazi'd me, so like, yeah, that was bound to happen.
Racist art hoe.
Oh my god. Oh no, stop it, no. Oh Jesus.
Some people were telling them they were going to tell people Amelia was a stand-in for Shondo.
Oh my god.
There was so many memes about this. So much art.
Jesus, this is gone. When did this release?
This was
and before someone fleshes out the Amelia route into a full visual novel, I could see that happening.
Somebody is. So here, let me see if I can pull it
up. Oh no!
Really
Fuck it! I knew it.
Because I sent it when me and Kendra and Ryan were streaming last night. Boop. So here
is like, oh Jesus. Yep, there it is.
Here's our cast of characters and 5 romance routes. You have Amelia, who is the re-immigration, now activist, ethno-nationalist. You have Mary, the church-attending Protestant, who is a civic nationalist. You have you have Jessica, the crypto trader and techno-accelerationist, right? Which is something I had not heard of.
Happening?
I had not heard of that until yesterday. And when I actually looked it up and read it, I'm like, I actually might fall into that camp a little bit. I might unironically be in that camp. You have Isla, the former SNP voter, Scottish independence activist. And then we have our antagonist, Fatima, the local labor counselor, and she is a Pakistani communist. And you have to give them credit, even though she is the antagonist, they did not try and make her look ugly. She is built to look hot.
Yeah. This has to be a parody. Apparently, guys, look, my chat is very skeptical about the existence of this game. Guys, it exists, and it was originally created. It looks like to, like, basically introduce children into this kind of divisive culture we have on the internet. What was it? 8 to 12, I think, was the targeted age?
11 to 18.
11 to 18, okay.
It's supposed to be for all middle and high
coming
schoolers.
in to middle school or secondary school, because it's set in England, I'm not saying that this is the right way to do it, but they're trying something, I guess.
Also, to clarify, this is the fan project, which is very funny.
This is a fan visual novel project.
I think these are all based on something, like other different government propaganda things that have come out, but the only one I even vaguely would recognize is Mary. The other 3, I'd have no idea. Then again, they could all just be fan-made. Because she kind of looks like the girl from Braveheart.
I'm not going to lie.
Sorry.
Redhead, so it backfires. I mean, look, this is clearly something that because it's not what is like required teaching or like something that's actual like a course, right? But they clearly designed this game to be a course, to be taught in schools, which is a little fucking wild.
Oh yeah, no,
Okay, now that we're in court, let me switch over to my
But yeah, no, their whole thing. This is like a whole thing. It's like a whole teaching.
Here we go.
Package.
Yeah, it's. I'm gonna have to look into
there
it
because
lesson
planning.
Yeah, exactly. There's lesson plans, guys. Like, oh my fucking god. Yeah, look. I'll go through this on my own time because I'm always extremely wary about anybody trying to teach our kids anything in that way.
Yeah.
No, go back. We'll have to, Keeman, I promise you, I will do a overview of the game in the PDF in a proper separate stream. This is the Lawtism stream, so it's a separate focus. But I promise you, we will actually go over it.
But yeah, I've been ready to go over it because it seems so funny to me. Which I know it's bad because it actually is government propaganda. But on the other hand, it's also really funny. Oh yeah,
it's hardcore. It's wild. We live in a fucking... Dude, what is this timeline?
Cult Zero for 5. I expect something similar to happen with this, like Goodbye Volcano High and Snoot Game.
Propaganda for who? We'll have to figure it out, Keyman. Don't worry, that will be covered.
Fun fact, Snoot Game was made by 4chaners that hated the devs of Goodbye Volcano High. No, yeah, that was the point. For people who don't know, there is a game called Snoot Game, and another game called Goodbye Volcano High, which is kind of like furries, but for dinosaurs. It's like a dating sim that's furries, but for dinosaurs.
Excuse me, the appropriate terminology is scalies.
But to be fair, scalies are more like lizards and stuff. I guess dinosaurs sort of fall into it, but they're...
Yeah, they have scales, right? Also, thank you, Drip, for the 5 gifted memberships.
Apparently.
Holy shit, you pulled Hula Troopa.
But basically what happened...
I mean, look, if they're dinosaurs... Whoa, shit, couldn't they be birds?
Yeah.
Sigh, I'm getting weird with it.
But basically, Goodbye Volcano High was dragging on, like, constantly, and they were just begging for more money, and they could not produce this shitty little visual novel that most people could do for free with, like, all these donations and shit. And 4chan just got annoyed and made a joke one day. It's like, I bet we could make a better game in an afternoon than they could. And, like, a month or so later, they released Snoot Game, which to this day... Goodbye Volcano High has come out since then. People agree that Snoot Game is just the better made visual novel. And it was made by a couple of 4chaners that were just upset that these guys were idiots.
Look, I will tell you right now, hatred for something is a great motivator to just make something better out of spite.
Yeah. Wasn't Goodbye Volcano High one of the first games announced for the PS5? I highly doubt it.
I actually do. Oh, Naruhime just says, I bet even knows what NGE stands for too, and I don't. Do you?
It's not ringing any bells.
They're accusing me of being a furry.
Yeah, it's not ringing any bells, and I'm actually a furry.
Okay, well, okay, that's actually funny.
I'm sorry, chat. Maybe if I heard it a different way, I would know it. But off the top of my head, I have no idea.
Let me switch to the actual what's together.
Anyways, chat.
This full screened.
Today we have
all right, we're ready.
We have Small Claims Court with Landlords, and it starts off pretty normal. Kind of goes off the rails. Pretty bad.
What do I have on behalf?
Didn't you say it's I think you told me that you like the landlord is kind of super dumb and so is the lawyer.
Yes.
Yeah.
The landlord to me comes off as somebody who's like, just because I rented a home doesn't mean you're supposed to live in it. You know what I mean?
Wait a minute, what?
She sounds like she's just super upset over normal wear and tear of a house.
Oh, okay, yeah, I've had to deal with people like that. Yeah, there's a reason why there's a lot of laws when it comes to like landlord-tenant laws where they specifically mention like normal wear and tear, normal living conditions, why maintenance has to be, brought up to an appropriate, reasonable standard and stuff. All this language is because, sadly, there have been a lot of landlords who, like, one, want you to somehow keep the place immaculate, but will also not do anything to actually maintain or repair the property.
Yeah. So, the tenants almost fuck their case. Because they clearly do not... It's not because they're bad, they just don't know what they're doing, right? So it's one of those situations where the judge will ask basic questions, and they'll dance around it. Not because it seems like they're trying to be malicious, but because they're just dumb.
Okay, so it's not malicious.
They just seem like they're dumb.
I mean, still, even if it's not malicious, it's like if you find yourself answering the judge's questions in like circular phrasing and shit like that, you lost the case. Take the L. It's okay. Figure it out. But like, you've lost the case.
Yeah, my thing is, I think they're lucky that the landlord is as dumb as she is, and comes off as malicious as she does, because otherwise, I think they could probably get fucked over. But don't want to spoil too much, chat. Let's let it go. And I'm going to admit, it's going to be boring for the first little bit of it, because it's just, basic stuff, getting stuff out of the way. Although I will say...
Basic court stuff, yeah.
Judge Sylvia Holmes is one of my favorite judges, because she's very self-aware about the fact that she is on YouTube, so she tries to take that into account when people are sharing information. And she also is very clear in pro se courts about what expectations are. She doesn't just assume, because you were supposed to treat everybody the same as you would treat a lawyer if they're pro se. However, in practice, that doesn't work. So she's very clear when court starts. This is what I expect from everybody. This is how the court procedure works. Let's go.
Okay, real quick. R13 Cerberus just asked, which they're the ones who made that amazing fan art that I showed you earlier, by the way. But what is an example of a circular answer? Well, there's a lot of different kinds of examples that you could actually use as a circular answer. And I'm not quite sure that I have enough time to go into every detail about what a circular answer actually entails.
Yeah.
I didn't answer the question there. I just fucking kind of talked around in circles without saying anything. It's also called word salad.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Good afternoon, Judge. I'm Ruben Lewis.
Good afternoon, sir. Just real quick, Mr. Lewis, I'm going to check parties in. Is anyone here for Isabel Buchwald? Mr. Lewis, are you representing both of you today?
I believe Isabel Buchwald is here.
Ms. Buchwald, if you're here, you'll need to
unmute.
On your phone, you can press *6 if you're using the Zoom app.
Hello?
Oh, she bottom left.
Good afternoon. Are you Ms. Buchwald?
Yes, good afternoon. Apologies, I was having technical issues.
No, she's not on screen.
Happens, y'all. I have a little thing to hold up that tells people they're on mute. That's how common this is, okay? So,
that's fucking amazing.
Yeah, no, I'm like, Judge Sylvia Holmes is very well aware of all the issues that come with Zoom court.
Look, she's a younger judge. That's the thing. I couldn't imagine she's even in her 40s yet, right?
Yeah.
Either that or she's like really freaking, keeps care of her body and her skin. But usually when it comes to younger judges, they're a little bit more tech savvy and a little bit more prepared for this kind of stuff.
Yeah, so, because that's the thing that a lot of people forget. You don't just have to be tech savvy because you're in court with like 10 other people at any given time. You have to make sure everybody else is on the same page. So she's made like kind of these boomer proof pieces of tech that she keeps on her desk.
It's kind of amazing. I'm not like, honestly, like that, like instantly this judge went from, I don't know this judge to, this is the best judge, when she pulled out that sign that said 1, please mute, or 2, please unmute. Yeah. She literally has it double-sided. That's fucking amazing.
I love Sylvia.
Hold on, Monoball, 25 would be extraordinarily young for a judge.
Yeah. I do think we recently had a case of like one of the youngest judges in America, but I think it was for like a specific type of judge. It wasn't for like judge in general.
Yeah, no, I mean, you would be 30 to 35 is considered very young for a judge.
Yeah. Because normally judges have like a history as a lawyer before they become a judge.
Yeah.
At least in America. In some other countries, apparently you can just do it. But particularly Britain.
Very considerate and forward-thinking like an engineer. Honestly, yeah, she might have a little bit of that. Because that's some, okay, this is going to be a problem, and I'm going to plan ahead for that. I love that shit.
Yeah, so just so we're clear, I think a lot of people in here are kind of irrelevant. But we have Ruben, who is the tenant. We have his friend, who is not on here. We have Travis Hull, who I believe is her lawyer. And then this is our landlord, with the redhead Bob down here.
Yeah, guys, when I got my when I passed the bar at 20, I was considered one of the youngest lawyers in the state. Not anymore by far, because there's been an 18 and 17-year-old who managed to do it in California. But
I saw that.
still, that's how it's years of study, practice, and even after law school and everything, if you don't pass the bar exam, you don't become a lawyer. So
Exactly.
Here, how about on behalf of our defendants? Do I have someone here on behalf of Stacy Ozan?
Travis Hall for Stacy Ozan and Stacy Ozan.
Thank you. Good afternoon, Mr. Hull. Is it Hall or Hull?
Hull, Hull.
Making sure. Good afternoon.
Oh, there they are.
All right.
They
Mr.
popped in.
Lewis, Ms. Buckwell,
Okay.
As plaintiffs, you'll always get to begin and end the lawsuits. I mean, you'll get to start first with an opening statement. You get to give me your facts first. You get to ask questions or get to kind of give me the narrative. Mr. Hall will get to ask you some questions, and that's called cross-examine. Then you get a chance to sort of redirect yourself, sort of kind of, if you think he's left any misimpressions, you can always correct that and tell me a different version of
Oh
things,
my
okay?
God.
And
Holy shit, that was the most amazing fucking quick, hey, this is how this is gonna go. Nobody fucking being retarded, nobody, and especially the judge not expecting, especially pro se litigants to just know all the shit. For her
Yeah.
to go over it really quickly is a big plus.
That's why I
you
like
told
her.
me all that you need.
She's
Yeah.
well aware
Tell
that
me.
these are pro se people who have probably never been in court in their life.
Yeah, then that's kind of like, I mean, a lot of issues where it's like, no, they get to talk first and then you get to talk, but that's really broad, doesn't make sense, and you're not giving, like, a lot of people will be able to be a lot more controlled if you give them an overview, a fucking, like, a bullet point. Hey, this is how this is gonna go in this order, be ready, you know, that's fine, and that's all you need to do.
Yeah, and judges typically forget that if they're like, oh, well, I'm supposed to treat them as a lawyer. Yeah, to a degree, but if you just choose not to explain to them any court procedure, we're going to be here all day because they're not going to know what the fuck they're doing.
Yeah.
Just tell them the basics and then we can speed through it like a normal trial.
That includes any photos you want to show me or documents. Then Mr. Hull gets an opportunity as defendant to call his witness and do the same thing. And you get to ask any questions of his witnesses just as he could ask questions.
Excuse me.
All right. All right. Kind of like a polite tennis game, only I think it's more interesting. All right. Mr. Lewis, Ms. Buckwald, who would you like to designate to make the first opening statement? Ms. Buckwald, is that good?
If it's possible, I would like to make the opening statement.
I just make sure. All right, Mr. Lewis, let me go ahead and swear the parties in, though. So Mr. Lewis, Ms. Buckwald, and then Ms. Ozan. Did I say that?
Ozan. It's like Roseanne.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Ms. Ozan, if all of you would please raise your right hand, I'm going to swear the parties in. You understand that by appearing in court, offering testimony, or swearing and affirming to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth under a penalty of perjury. Do you so swear?
I do.
Okay, fantastic. All right, thank you. All right, Mr. Lewis, start this. Are you suing the defendant for money or how much money are you suing them for?
Yes. So the background, thank you, Your Honor, for explaining this so clearly. The background is, yes, we were suing for money. The Miss Ozan is our landlord. We rented a property from her for approximately.
This is kind of what I mean, where they don't really know what they're doing, so they kind of just waffle on a lot. Where it's like, how much money are you suing for? Thank you, Judge. We are suing for money. She is the landlord. Like, okay, we've got all this down. We know all this. That's why we're here. She wants to know how much you're suing
Actually,
for.
didn't I thought, see, here's the thing. I thought that and maybe this is just me not paying attention, but usually the landlord is the plaintiff. This case, the tenant is the plaintiff.
Yes. The long and skinny of it is the plaintiffs did not get their security deposit back, even though the landlord claimed they sent the deposit back.
Oh, no. Oh, that's way worse. Oh, my God. Okay.
And it's about $1,000
Jesus.
security deposit. And
yeah,
now,
no, that's not, Trump chain.
Yeah, and now the landlord is also countersuing during this. So even though they did not get the security deposit back, she is claiming they did, and now she needs it back to cover repairs for damages they did.
Approximately 7
That one
months
kinda
from
hurt my brain a
January
little bit, not
7th,
gonna lie.
2024 to August 9th, 2024. She withheld $1,000 from our security deposit, which we believe was in bad faith because she returned the security deposit after the 30-day deadline and because she withheld items that were under wear and tear, not damages. So is that
How
what you're
much
looking?
money
$1,000 from our security deposit.
are you alleging bad faith because it was more than 30 days?
Correct. Both because of the 30-day limit and because we have pictures to show you, because we believe that everything that she alleges was damaged was just normal wear and tear.
All right. Mr. Hall, would you like to make an opening
Well,
statement?
here's a
now or
big
the conclusion of
issue
the plaintiff?
already, a big misstep of the landlord. You can't say you sent out, and they already mentioned, Ms. already mentioned this, but you can't say you sent out the check but also claim damages. Because only one or the other could really be at, and it sounds like in the correspondence with Lewis, the landlord has kind of been like, oh, well, you know, there's damages, so I'm not going to do anything about this. I already sent it out. Well, do you want to send it out if there was damages? So you're lying about one or the other claim here.
Well, I may have misheard. So it's because, like I said, I've watched through the whole thing, and it's like an hour and a half. So I may have misheard slightly. It sounds like, now that I'm hearing him say it again, that she did send it. She just withheld part of it, which she claims is for
okay.
damages.
Oh, Jesus. Gotcha. Okay.
Conclusion of the plaintiff's case.
I'll just make a brief opening statement. This is a residential lease. It's a corporate lease. It's a property that's fully furnished and all bills paid. The term, the defendant had the plaintiff had the term correct. The lease ended on August 9th.
By the way, she's going to say that a lot, is that this was a quote-unquote corporate lease because she only leases to businesses. These two were not leasing it for a business. They were doing an internship in the area and wanted a short-term lease that turned into a slightly longer-term lease because the internship lasted a bit longer. But they were not using it as a business residence.
No, this is, I mean, they were using it to conduct business, but it was in the light of an internship that they were under.
Yeah, but she is going
Not
to
something that they
repeatedly
were
call it
operating
a
themselves.
corporate lease. And be like, no,
That's so
I only
stupid.
leased to businesses. It was a corporate lease. Like, oh, that's not really true of
It
how this was
wasn't.
working.
Yeah, well, it was. I mean, it was a business lease, maybe. But it was through a third party and through them to conduct their business, not associated with an actual like LLC or anything that you could actually pin. Like, oh yeah, no, this is who this corporate lease was from. You need to have a corporation to sign a corporate lease. And I doubt either of these do.
Actually, even though they were there for an internship, the corporation behind the internship was not paying her. They were doing this independently on their own.
Oh Jesus! Oh, I hate that about internships as well.
Yeah, so it makes no
Any
sense that
unpaid
she's
internship
calling
is
it a
bullshit.
corporate lease. It was just two random people renting a home.
2024, $2,000 deposit. Miss Ozanne on September 2nd sent what's been marked as Exhibit B to the plaintiff's, the defendant's original answer and counterclaim, a detailed list of why she was withholding $1,000 from the $2,000 deposit, and subsequent to sending.
I'm sorry,
this letter,
what?
Are you good?
What the fucking $2,000 deposit total? And
Yeah.
you're holding half of it.
In Texas.
That is that's a big fucking deposit.
Yeah.
That's a big deposit.
Once she was sued by the plaintiff, she's found an additional $1,277 of damage. She's seeking that in a counterclaim. So In total, Ms. Ozan is seeking, in addition, she's seeking attorney's fees, both as allowed by the Civil Practices and Remedies Code and the lease itself.
All right.
Yeah, so long and skinny of it, she's saying there's an additional $1,200 of damage. So now, not only is she right to keep the $1,000 deposit, they need to send back the other $1,000 deposit
and a little bit more,
and an extra $200.
Yeah, you are now trying to claim additional damages in what is more than your security deposit. That requires something else entirely.
She's gonna have some fantastical claims. Don't worry.
So extra money for damages and the counter plus fees.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Lewis, why don't you lead me through the timeline for things? So you said that the lease began in January.
I mean, clearly she's
and it came to a
look.
conclusion
Clearly
in
she's not
August?
too fucking strapped for cash, given that she's hired a lawyer.
Not just hired a lawyer. She's not doing a one-person rental. Apparently, she rents like all over the place. So she is a career landlord.
Oh Jesus. Oh God. Okay. Well, here we go.
Of 2024?
That's right, Your Honor.
All right. Did the lease require that you give a move-out notice, or how did that come? Did y'all terminate? Did she terminate?
The lease ended. It was a short-term lease. It ended. There was no. The termination was in the lease agreement.
Okay.
Okay.
When did you vacate or move out?
Yes. So we vacated on August 9th. We then provided our forwarding address as required on August 9th after we vacated.
How?
Then we sent her a text, and the screenshot of the text is in our Exhibit B on slide number 4.
Is that the only way you notified the landlord of your address?
That's correct.
Does the lease allow for text message?
The lease did not specify, and she liked the text message in receipt of the text message. She responded with a thumbs up.
Oh.
You're telling
Yeah, there's a reason why Sylvia kind of went, I don't know about that.
Yeah.
I think it's a pretty interesting piece of law that needs to be looked at, because in my opinion, that response and thumbs up should signify expressed warranty at the very least.
Yes.
Because you are acknowledging and you're seeing it, and without an additional response of you articulating any issues you might have with what I've said in that text, honestly, that should be, in my mind, considered an acceptance of that text, its conditions and whatever, and then boom, you go from there.
Well, because
Sylvia Holmes is like, I don't know about that because that hasn't been looked at. And it's really because there's a lot of arguments that can be made. Oh, I did that reaction. It was a pocket dial. It was there's a mess there, but I have known people to intentionally just be vague with their responses, giving thumbs up and shit like that, and then using that as a predilection to fuck over that person.
Yeah, and
So-
it's kind of weird because realistically, the thumbs up reply to it is 100% more of a notice that you have seen it and acknowledged it than any regular email or just letter that was sent.
Exactly. It's more even than like a Facebook message or any of those DMs that show you that the person has read it. No, you actually reacted and responded to what I said with an emoticon.
Yeah. Technically,
One
it
that
should
usually
be
means
more.
all good, and he generally means agreement.
Yeah.
me that you looked in the lease and the lease says nothing about how to communicate your move out notice or your address to the landlord.
He's looking.
As far as I'm aware, Your Honor, I think it was just required that we notify her.
It doesn't specify the method of notification.
All right, so you sent her a text
Sorry.
message, you said, here's my address. She thumbed it up.
That's right.
What happened after that?
So then, as I understand, there's a 30-day clock that begins once we notify her of our address, and then that would mean the deadline for her to return our security deposit would be September 8th. And then if you look at the letter that she returned her security deposit in,
When did you get
On-
that, Mr. Lewis? That's what I want to get to. So
Yeah.
you moved out, you gave her an address. When did you hear from the landlord next?
On the 11th. Well, yes, exactly.
Of
September
what
11th.
month, Mr. Lewis?
Sorry, can you say that again, Your Honor?
You said the 11th of what month?
September.
September 2024, Your Honor.
Okay, so you moved out August 9th, and on September 11th, you heard from the landlord for the first time.
I believe that is when we received our security deposit back.
Oh, okay. So
You're gonna struggle with
my next
bad
question
faith
as
by
a
2
judge
days.
here. A little bit. No, and no, this isn't bad. This is him. I haven't seen any bad faith action from him yet. But
No, I mean,
August
he's claiming
9th
that
to
she's bad
September
faith.
11th. Oh yeah. Yeah, August 9th to September 11th. That's over 30 days. Now, my next question as the judge hearing this would be, and what date is that letter postmarked for?
Yeah.
The form of USPS mail, Your Honor.
Because when someone look, I'm sorry, it just really pisses me off because it's a very common tactic. But when you run down the clock to the very last second, or even push a little bit beyond that, it tells me you are bad faith.
Yeah.
Our check and for half of the security deposit, and then an itemized list in the mail for
All right,
the
so you
deductions.
got back. How much did the deposit, how much had you paid as the deposit? Was it $2,000?
That's correct, Your Honor.
And how much did the landlord return to you?
Half of it, so $1,000.
And then she provided an itemization?
That's right.
So another red flag. And people don't usually think that this is a red flag, but my deposit is $2,000 and the damages were exactly 1,000, really just rounded like that. That never happens in real life.
Yeah, that's a thing.
It would have been it would have looked a lot better if it was like, oh, $987 in damages or something like that, right? But if you have that, it's a lot better. But you don't just round up because it looks like you just sat there and thought about it for a second and then just wrote down some numbers.
Yeah, anytime there's round numbers in court, judges kind of look at it sideways because we're not stupid. We all know you go to a grocery store and you buy something, it's gonna come out to
And it's
an amount and some
$19.85,
change.
not $20.
Yeah, it's always gonna be an amount and some change, and it goes that way
Yep.
with everything. If you hire like somebody to
Literally
do
everything.
a job, sometimes they won't do the change. Sometimes they'll round the change up or down. But they will. It'll never be like solid flat numbers. It'll be like, oh, 255 or something like that.
Yeah. I very rarely seen it's like, oh yeah, that'll be about $500 and then that's it. And maybe fine if it's super southern or something like that. It's an under the table deal. But when it comes to dealing with the courts and any official transactions and purchases and damages that you have to keep track of, guarantee you that receipt isn't going to just show a round number every time.
I mean, heck, I had to get like an over $1,000 fix on my fucking fireplace, and they still charged me the 79 cents. They didn't even round that.
Yeah, see, exactly.
People include like every charge.
Were there any items on the itemization that you agree with?
No, Your Honor.
Oh, Jesus. So not even a single one, huh?
What'd you do after you got that?
We wrote her to say that we didn't agree with. We wrote her to say that we didn't agree with her deductions and asked her to return the additional $1,000. And we decided to give her 10 days to return the rest of the security deposit, and she declined.
Now, here's something that is probably a misstep for Lewis. But for anybody moving, renting, and stuff like that, when you move out, and after you have all your stuff out, you take as many fucking pictures of that property as you fucking can, because this is a very common issue that happens. It comes up in the court, and you are going to be a lot more well-equipped if you took a fuckload of pictures of your property before you left and before you locked that door.
Exactly. Document.
Yep.
When you moved out, real quick, Mr. Lewis, was this a residential lease or a commercial property?
I'm not sure, Your Honor. I think
Let me ask you this: were you renting it to live in it, like bathe and take a bath and keep your clothes and shower, or are you running a business out of it?
we were living in it.
So it's a residential lease. All right. When you moved in January, did you complete an inventory or condition form?
No.
Did you take any photos at the time you moved in?
No.
Yep. What did I just say, Chad? It's gonna hurt him not having
Are
taken
any other
pictures
things that
before
the
he moved in
landlord
and
charged you
after.
for, things that you say pre-existed or were there when you arrived?
I would say it's mostly that she claims that we caused damage, and then we took pictures when we moved out, and then we believe that the pictures show no damage. It's not as much as there was already existing damage.
Yeah,
that
but
make sense?
that's
What
Jesus.
I'm asking is, when you moved in, some people say to me, Judge, when I got there, there was already a hole in the wall.
I understand.
Is what you're saying to me that when you took possession, the property was fine and as is?
I believe that is correct.
All right. So the things that she's charging you for are not damages. You believe they're ordinary wear and tear, and she's excessively charging you for them. Or
Agreed. Yeah,
Okay,
yes.
you're being real. Okay, I get why you are, because he's pro se, but that was a big leap to make, Miss Judge. You know it was, but I understand why she did it, because she's moving things around and he can't find the words. I get why she did that, but that was giving him maybe a little more help than what you should have.
Yeah.
That is correct.
all right, but there were no problems at the move-in. Okay. Over the course of the lease, were there any repairs that arose, or any situations like that a water leak happened, did a fire break out?
Yeah, smart.
Nothing major, and nothing related to the security deposit. I believe, just like our drying machine, our dryer stopped working, but that was not something that was claimed in the deductions.
Okay.
Except for, yes, during the duration of the lease, our landlord wrote us, we placed something on an outdoor table, and she wrote us that she was concerned we would damage the table, so we removed the items from the table. We took photographs of the table in its entirety after we removed the items, and that's the one image in our documentation that was taken in the middle of the lease, and instead of during the move out. That's noted on slide.
Oh, you did
12,
take pictures
that
during the
outdoor
move out.
table.
All right. Did you damage the table, sir?
I don't believe so.
All right. Were you charged for that table at the move out?
Correct.
Oh, yeah, look, you better fucking prove that you damaged that table, because a good wood dining table, that can run ya a lot of fucking money, like hundreds of dollars.
Yeah.
Robin, you're hot micing.
All right.
Yeah.
When you moved out,
Oh, don't worry, the mics
did
are
you
gonna
do a
get worse.
walkthrough with the landlord or anyone on their behalf?
No, Your Honor.
All right. Did you take any photos or videos on your own shortly
Yes.
prior to moving out or on the day of?
Correct.
Which one? Movies, video, or both? I mean, photos, video, or both?
Both, but we just took there's no videos to present to you, just photos.
All right, but you took photos, and were the photos taken the day you moved out or sometime before that?
All of the photos were taken the day we moved out, except for the photos on slide 12 of the table.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank God. Yeah,
Those
you
photos
always
something that
take
you can
pictures
share, or
on
did you
move
already
out.
submit those to the court?
I already submitted them to the court. I know we'd be happy. That's good? Okay.
Let's take a look.
That's true, Cerberus.
So above would be a quote from the deduction from the landlord, and below would be a photo that we took on the day moving out.
All right, let me share with you what we received from you in advance. So this is a copy of the lease. Is this the lease that you signed?
There it is.
That's right.
Oh God,
looks correct.
Texas realtors. That's not a good thing to
It's the lease
see.
that you signed? All right. Mr. Hull, any objection to this being a copy of the lease between the parties?
No, that
This would be 18 pages.
18 pages corrected. Exhibit A to the defendant's original answer.
So you paid $2,000, gonna make you a standard 300 that doesn't come back, $2,000?
That's right.
Our lease agreement is a page long.
Yep. It's a corporate lease.
You don't
Ava.
need a lot, guys. No, I mean my lease agreement.
Yeah.
Here's everything.
It's a page long.
Straight
You
to
don't
the
need a
doctor
lot.
about Getting your money back.
But you don't understand. This one's a corporate lease.
Yeah, it's so fucking stupid. Oh, you were kidding about the bikes.
Oh, don't worry. We're not even close to as bad as it's going to get.
I do a pretty good southern accent. Gotta get that draw in there.
Ava's being racist to my people, chat.
I am not being racist to your people.
Cultural appropriation.
It's first of all, I'm Irish, and the lot of the South has Irish in them. If anything, you've culturally appropriated me.
That sounds like sexual harassment.
That's right. Perfect. Oh, Jesus.
All right.
Hey, yo,
And then
let's go.
extension of the lease. You'll extend the lease?
Wafist.
Yes.
From April to August. So originally it was just a shorter lease.
Right.
For the rest of the property, taken within 1 hour of final departure.
Your Honor, there's a portion of the lease that's missing.
Wait a
There's
minute, is that the...
two-page addendum?
Yeah, keep it there. Keep it there. Hold on. That pause. Okay. So this is obviously slide 12, the table that we're talking about.
Yep.
Yeah, okay, one, this doesn't look like it's a very expensive table. Looks actually pretty, production kind of, probably no more than a couple hundred.
600.
But I don't see any damage on this. Is that what they're claiming? 600? Jesus.
He's claiming
I
it's
don't
a
see any damage
$600
on this.
table.
You're on crack. There's no way. Maybe if those fucking legs were fucking carved into the wood instead of jointed with bolts, which I know they are. Yeah, no, like I maybe the thickness and the wood material, it could get up there. But again, where's the damage?
It's
I don't
all
see.
over. Can't you see
I
it?
don't even see marks.
It's ruined,
I mean,
Ava.
if there is damage, it's fucking ruined, man. I'm not seeing it.
It's ruined so much. She's asking for the full $600 cost of the table.
Our 13 Cerberus is saying that is 300 at most, maybe 250. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This is, it's not a dirt cheap table, but it's not one of the more expensive ones.
It's attached as Exhibit A to the defendant's original answer.
Okay, what's the
It's
addendum
literally
for,
on
Mr. Hall?
fire. Shut up, this
It's a
fantasy.
corporate rental. It has additional. That's actually
Additional. Hello?
3 pages. Yeah.
They just had a
Does it have
fucking
any
stroke. Hello?
provisions that concern the security deposit?
Yes, it does, Your Honor.
All right.
Paragraph 4.
I'd love
take
to
a look
see
then.
it.
All right, I'm going to share my screen now. This is what defendant marked as a lease. This one is 22 pages, although the first one is, well, let's just compare them, right? Here's, going back,
We're
here's the
staring
first
at a
one,
pile of ash, Mizu.
January through May.
Exactly.
January through May.
Oh
One's
my
black and white,
god.
whereas this one was in color, so.
Yeah,
You see
thank
that
goodness
Whataburger
Karen-
cup? That's eating through the wood as
All
we
right, we're gonna
speak.
go through, these are moving in order, and then we get to that addendum for lead-based paint,
This is the very end, Your Honor.
right? Here's the addendum for lead-based paint. And then
By the way, Colzer says you can make a better
I'm
looking
sorry.
one with recycled pallet wood.
You
Supposedly,
could.
her patio is made of recycled wood. That's also damaged too.
Here's an issue. If you have patio furniture, it is very unlikely you're going to get any damage claim on those because
It's outdoors.
it's outdoor and it's exposed to the elements. So you can't really claim much on that.
She's gonna claim that they put something too heavy on it and it crunched it.
Oh shit, yes, Jesus Christ. So they're just going around putting shit on tables and chairs, crushing your precious furniture.
the final page is information about brokerage. And your next page is information about brokerage, and then welcome to
That's-
Sunny Sexton
That's what I'm
Corporate.
talking about, Your Honor.
That looks like a knockoff IKEA set.
Mr. Lewis, do you
Oh my God,
recognize
isn't that
this
IKEA
addendum?
already cheap?
Welcome to Sunny Sexton Corporate.
Sorry, Your Honor, I'm just reading through it.
I have a DocuSign version of it. It's, I can get that to the court as their initials at the bottom.
And not necessarily just yet, Mr. Holt, but Mr. Lewis, Ms. Buckwald, do you recall this was the addendum that went with the lease?
I'm a little worried. He's not saying yes. He's reading it, but he's not. He should. I recognize. And it's an addendum.
I don't exactly recall this, but I would.
Oh, why don't you go ahead and produce force things? I want to make clear, if Mr. Lewis and Ms. Buckwald signed this and forgot it, and you've got proof, go ahead and clear that up, right?
But give me,
Yeah.
do you have that
Yeah.
in PDF if you could throw it in there?
All right, I'll take a look at this while you're pulling that information up, but this would be, important to see what's in it. Okay,
I think I did submit it to the court earlier.
front key is a doorless keyless entry enters.
You're gonna hear that a lot from the landlord is, I think I sent it in earlier. And it's
If you
just not
didn't,
there.
and if it's Jesus fucking Christ.
So I don't know the exact story
I'm
behind this
nervous when I
waiver.
see an addendum added, right? And they go, "Hey, do you recognize this?" And they go, "No." And now you can't produce their signed version. Okay,
Yeah.
this is a problem.
So what ends up happening here is he does know it, but he doesn't have it. He hasn't signed it. And she claims to have a signed version that's already been sent to the court, but the court doesn't have it. She can't produce
Yeah,
it.
see, that's a big problem.
And this is where I
That's a
get to
big
the
problem.
point where I'm like,
One,
I think
he
you're
looked at it. He's
malicious.
like, I don't recognize it offhand, but I mean maybe, and which is an honest answer, which tells me that no, this was not signed. This might not have been really even been read, and you just lied to the court saying you submitted a signed version.
Artemis for 5. How dare you guys? That table is an antique from the 1940s. It apparently belonged to a funny mustache artist man.
Festiva, I'm gonna hurt you because an antique requires to be at least 100 years old. Otherwise, it's vintage if it's more than 50.
So Hitler stuff is vintage?
Yeah, until we get into the until the 2030s, yeah, it's vintage. It's not antique. Antique has a requirement of being around 100 years. I don't think it has to be exactly, but it has to be 90 plus years old.
Also, fun fact about her vintage $600 table is apparently it was produced, I believe she says, in after 2020. So it is.
That was, oh my god! Yeah, this isn't going well for them.
Although smoking in the house is forbidden, cool, no pets.
Oh Jesus, what is that noise?
Reversion, security deposit. I agree that my security deposit will be deducted for any actual damage if no damage is done beyond normal damage.
There you go.
The part that's really gonna fuck them is she says beyond normal wear and tear, and then she's gonna claim everything is that's normal wear and tear is not actually normal.
Yeah, that's.
Double negative.
I did submit it.
I understand what you're trying
This
to
is
say.
a double negative.
No damage, then you shouldn't be taking their money. It's if they do cause damage beyond ordinary wear and tear. But we'll move along. And no charges are incurred due to contraband. Okay. So you only have the laws for damage to towels. Did they provide towels?
I'm not vintage or antique. I'm brand spanking new.
So I want to touch on this part because this like threw me off when I saw it. It says no damage to towels due to makeup removal, shoe or household cleaning, and no permanently stained bed linens. The bed linens maybe I can
Okay, well,
get,
here's an issue with this.
but the towels.
No. Here's the problem. This is an addendum to a corporate lease, and you have specific shit regarding living conditions in the living. Okay, well, there's clearly a problem here.
Yeah.
A corporate lease isn't going to talk about washing towels, makeup, and fucking. Oh my god.
Yeah. I just like the no damages to towels due to makeup removal. What do you expect them to use a
Yeah, that
towel
seems like-
for? It's for cleaning.
What? Yeah, it's literally for cleaning.
Provide towels.
Yes.
I'm gonna
Yes,
cut up your
everything.
towel.
Fully clean.
furnished.
Damage it.
Dishes, everything.
I mean,
Oh, I think exploded.
Uh-oh.
Oh, my everything exploded. It kicked you out of the VTube.
Let me know when I can rejoin.
Oh, you should be able to rejoin now.
It is not letting me.
Give it a minute, I think.
Here, let me try to restart. Good luck with that! I'm sorry, that's so funny. Oh, Jesus, good luck with that.
further.
Oh my god, that's so cheeky.
Sure.
Oh, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Oh, wait, did she say something?
Hello?
Yep, there you are.
Oh yeah. No, I just said it was so funny when I heard the judge go, good luck with that.
Couldn't hear it because when I watched together exploded too.
Oh no. Okay, hold on. Let's go back. It should be around here.
Keep going past that. It's liability.
I'm looking at what's in here. Falsified reservations, written exceptions, no alterations, don't change the furniture. Parking,
Oh, come
right
on.
of entry, lawn maintenance. Please do not submit permanent or temporary change of addresses.
What?
I'm surprised the judge skipped over this one. So look at number 8, no alterations. Do not move furniture.
I'm making the changes to the property.
What do you mean do not
May
move
result into a
furniture?
250. You can't. That's not a fine. You can't. You're not an authoritative body capable of fining people.
I like the do not move.
It's a
furniture.
charge, sure, but it's
That's
not
very-
a fucking fine. I'm actually angry.
Well, I don't even know if it's
I
a
mean, like,
charge
that-
because it
it's
says
pissing
don't
me
move
off.
it. Like, what do you mean move it? If I move it rooms,
Do not move
like that's too
furniture,
loose.
and maybe it's one of those fully furnished places.
It's fully furnished,
Okay,
but like move is very liberal.
please use this parking spot closest to the house. These do not pull into or over the railroad tie bumper. Right of entry. Owners represent right to enter property for purposes of emergency repairs, inspection, or cleaning and maintenance.
You do if you give a notice. There's a legal notice
Yeah, well, that's the
period.
thing. There's no notice. This is saying they just can come in for these purposes as stated without notice.
Yeah, which you can't do. The legal notice period is
Yeah, that's
intentionally meant
not.
to
Yeah,
protect
this
people from this.
fucking lease agreement is problematic.
Yeah.
Please do not submit a permanent or temporary change of address.
This
What?
I mean,
Oh,
good luck
oh,
with
they
that.
don't want any mail.
That one right there.
Liability waiver. The undersigned guest and all guests hereby agree to hold the property owner and rental company harmless. There's cause of action from injury to person to property. Sure. Further agrees that the owner and rental company shall not be liable for personal injury. Sure. Damage to the property during the period will be added to the charge for the rental of the property and a detailed statement of the discussion below. Undersigned wants the ownership of the right procedure. All right. I didn't do much. You're
Yeah,
still
it
in
doesn't.
your property
I
code.
just wanted to make sure we had a complete
Appreciate it.
copy.
Completion purposes. Okay. All right. Now, Mr. Lewis, let's take a look at your photos because that's what I wanted to see. These are the photos that we're taking at move out, right? Mr. Lewis, this is the photo. Is this the photo of the table?
This is the photo of the
That table
indoor
looks immaculate.
Separate damages than the outdoor table.
Okay. So
Alleged damages.
Oh, okay, that's another table apparently.
are these photos taken at move out?
That's correct. Some of the
Okay,
photos
I don't.
were
What's the
a video that
problem?
we had to pause and then take screenshots of.
That's oh Jesus fucking Christ. So what's the video? Rule of completion. You can't just okay, so you've admitted that these are screenshots from a video you have not provided to the court.
Don't worry. The landlord did the same thing.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ.
Landlord did the exact same thing. It's so funny.
Okay. Are these the only photos you took, Mr. Lewis? This picture, this picture, this picture.
There's additional photos, but of things that were not claimed in the deduction.
It's only important if you got charged for them, right?
Correct. So those are
Plain, then not important. Okay, let's take a look at the itemization that was provided to you. Mr. Lewis, did you provide a copy of the itemization that you got from the landlord of the court?
no, but I did not provide that.
I'm about to beat my dad.
Let's take a minute. Mr. Hall.
You see what I mean? Like, they just don't know what they're doing, so they're kind of...
Yeah, okay, hold on. I'll be right back. I'm gonna have to beat my dad.
So chat, how's it going? Everybody having a good day, good night, good evening, whatever's going on with you. Hope everyone's happy on this fine Wednesday afternoon. Just got to the office. Ooh. Imagine being at the office. But the problem with these state-sponsored games is that they showcase they fall and just have no idea how wrong and evil they sound when they deny reality. Yeah. That's late. But that's earlier in the thing. Mandatory overtime at work, but I can't complain. I can complain. Fuck mandatory overtime. I show up when I feel like.
Yeah. Alright, I'm back.
Did you beat your dad?
Set him up with some puddle. I did. I fucking did.
You give him some Play-Doh?
Also told him what we were watching. No, he's gonna play some PUBG actually. All right, Jesus, he was just making so much noise. I'm like, what the fuck is going on over there?
Is it part of your exhibits by any chance?
All right.
Yes, it's Exhibit B to the original answer and counterclaim of the defendant.
Let's take a look.
Oh my god, hold on. My chat just sits at the sofa. Now Rahima says, oh my god, I bet they even changed the thermostat settings too. How dare they?
You're gonna be very upset when you find out that that's actually a thing she complained about.
There's no way. There's no fucking way. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be, oh my god.
Well, no, that's, it might have been an exhibit. Let's take a look. I'm in.
Yeah, it's Exhibit B.
Part of the lease, well, no, that's the lease. That's not gonna be the itemization. Itemization, here it is, 5 pages. Okay.
Okay. 5 pages? Jesus.
All right, I'm gonna share my screen, Mr. Lewis, and we'll see if you recognize this document. This was submitted by Mr. Hull as a defendant's exhibit, and it says it's 5 pages, so I'm just gonna quickly page through these. I see
Oh, yeah,
the
here we
first
go.
3 are a form, and the last page appears to be something written. So I'll just ask you, Mr. Lewis, you
Oh,
recognize
look at,
these 5
oh,
pages? Or
wait a
rather,
minute.
these 4 pages? Is this of the itemization that you received
Oh, damn it, I was
from the
almost
landlord?
there.
That's correct.
Okay, and was this last page, was that included?
There we go. Cleaning kit, 600, 200, 200, 1,000.
Yep.
That is not how anything works. You fucking, oh man, okay.
Too?
Yes, it was.
I also have to point out that the second item on here for 200 is 2 items combined together. Desk
Okay.
slash
Oh my god, wait,
stool.
you're right.
It's a desk slash stool
Yes.
damage.
Stool damage, yeah. Oh god, okay. I'm breathing.
All right, let's just take a look then.
Fucking
All right, so
Christ.
standard form, damage to the dining table, the wood desk by the window, along with the rattan leather stool and the outside reclaimed wood patio table, $1,000.
1,000 bones,
That's it.
huh?
All right, that makes
That's
it nice
it.
and simple, right? Let's see. All right, I'm gonna write this down nice and simple.
So where's
Garnish to
the
dining
damage?
table. right.
You know, they actually
Dining
super funny.
Mr. Lewis,
If in one, like they take a picture. Oh, they take a picture of the table, right? But they also have what's his name? The guy from Flex Tape going, that's a lot of damage.
Yeah.
more than one dining table in the household?
I don't believe so. I think it was just talking about the one
Just
dining.
one.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Wood desk by the window. Mr. Lewis, are you familiar? Were you able to identify the wood desk by the window? Were there more than one?
Yeah. I think I have correctly identified the wood desk by the window.
All right. How about the rattan leather stool?
The rattan leather stool.
Do you know what that's referring to?
Yes, I believe
This
I
bitch is like,
photographed the
I
rattan
rented
leather
you
stool.
my museum to live in, and you dared live in it?
All right. And then the outside reclaimed wood patio table.
Yes, I'm aware of the outside reclaimed patio table.
All right.
Oh god, it's even
These are
called
the 4 items,
reclaimed.
and they're just jointly
Yep.
2,000 together. Now let's see, it says see attached addendum, so maybe this breaks it down. Furniture damage to the dining table, wood desk by the window, the rattan leather stool. Water damage and deep scrapes were done to the dining table due to placing
Deep
potted scraps by
scrapes?
the window and apparently watering them but not being careful.
You know, because I hadn't looked at it when I first watched this, but I finally looked up what rattan leather is, and she keeps saying that as if it's like some sort of fancy material.
Something special.
But I recognize
It's
this
not.
material. It's
Yeah, it's a simple shit.
yeah, like
It's what we use to freaking do make our ottomans when we when I was in theater. I was in theater and tech, and in tech we had to learn how to make props. One of the props we made was an ottoman with that basic leather rattan fucking material. It's literally so cheap they give it to children to practice.
Yeah, for people who don't know what it is, like me, it's this kind of material. You've probably seen it on stuff before. I had seen it on stuff before. I just didn't know it was called rattan leather.
Yeah.
And-
It's really funny. My rattan leather. You mean you're fucking? I could go to a Goodwill and pick up a whole fucking set of furniture out of that shit.
Yeah, it's not an expensive item.
And then the reclaimed wood table damage,
Yeah.
patio table damage, 200 for that. Fuck you.
By the way, just so we remember, this is just the cost that she she withheld already.
Withheld from the deposit, yeah.
This is not the extra
This isn't what she's
1,200 she's countersuing for.
Yeah, well, is it 1,237 or something like that? Yeah. She's asking for not only the other half of the deposit she gave back, she's also asking for Jesus.
Yeah, so when we
she's
get to
asking for a total of like $3,200 out of a $2,000 deposit. What kind of crack are you smoking,
well, no,
lady?
she's asking for a total of 2,237-ish. And some change. But don't worry, when we get to her side, she will explain where the other 1,200 is coming from.
Oh, I'm sure she will.
And no, it's
Just
not
say that
pause,
any
she's
historical
reading.
information is useless, right? If they kept it messy, they kept it messy. It only matters how they return it. And I mean, people, that's just reality, right? Okay, outside claim wood patio table was severely damaged. A hard, heavy 150-pound metal tent was placed on it. Became weak and wobbly. The butterfly, dragonfly, and frog and leg were damaged. The one of the severely damaged was the butterfly.
People have to understand when they use terms like severely, it's...
Courts typically
There's
take
a
that to
standard
mean you
for
can't
that.
use it anymore.
Yeah, well, severe is like near disrepair. Disrepair or totaled would be a more legal term for,
Destroyed,
completely damaged without, yeah, exactly. But severe damage is quite literally one
Means
rung
pretty
above
close.
that, and it's quite literally a standard for, yeah, it's for the courts. So, moderately damaged is a standard. Severely damaged is a core, mildly damaged. This is all things. And so when you say severely, she's expecting to see that thing seriously fucking injured.
And to not to spoil it, but basically what the lady should have put in all of these was slight cosmetic damage. Basically, to every single thing she's claiming, she should have written slight cosmetic damage.
You mean that little scrape right there on this wood that you can just rub a walnut? Rub a, what do you do?
Yeah.
It's a nut. A walnut, yeah, it's a walnut. You just rub a walnut onto it, and that'll help get rid of scuffing and stuff. For darker woods.
But she's going to constantly use, like, severely, extremely, etc., which she means every time is slight cosmetic damage.
Okay, so we have a hyperbolist here.
Yeah. Which she has a lawyer. So the fact that her lawyer did not help her, like, smooth this out is crazy to me.
I feel like she probably was stubborn enough. She's like, no, it's good as is. And sadly, when you look, when you unless it's downright illegal what they're asking you to do or follow or whatever, you kind of just have to go with what your client wants to do. You can advise them till you're blue in the face, but if they want to do something a stupid way, you might have to end up doing it that stupid way.
Fair enough.
I didn't see any photos of it being trashed or cluttered at move out. Right, and that's the only thing that's relevant to the security deposit. If they kept it trashed and cluttered while she was, checking on it, that's not a part of the terms and conditions. They can live as they like, so long as when they leave it, then we deal with it. So I'm not concerned about how they lived, how their lifestyle was. Same thing with the AC, right? I've had people complain the opposite way, that they didn't keep it cold enough, and as a result, it was too humid. So that is not at all real important here. Dining table.
Well, I will say, Your Honor.
Table, total damage.
No, you're not gonna say anything. Trav, no, fuck you. I'm reading this. I can barely read it. But like what you're complaining about is quite literally nothing relevant to the actual damage listed.
I told you they were going to complain about the thermostat.
In addition, the beautiful, very expensive lava head floor lamp by the front door was used as a coat and hat rack. Total disrespect. Bitch, it's their fucking stuff that they're renting. They can use it however they want so long as they don't damage it. I swear to God.
Yep. Every room was trashed and cluttered. Like, trashed, you might have an excuse, because typically that means, like, physical destruction. you wouldn't use that word in a court, but
No.
I understand where you could get away with that.
I mean,
But
she even
cluttered?
called you. Well, she even called you out, and the judge. She's like, "Look, we saw the move out images. There was no trash or clutter present. If they were living that way during the time of their lease, it doesn't really matter and doesn't pertain to this. They can live how they want."
But you skipped my favorite part. In addition, the carelessness of having the AC set to a very low temperature of 68 degrees, even when not home, was a huge waste of energy and resulted in an unnecessary
paying for.
increase in the utility bill.
That they're paying for.
It's so funny. Also, I like
Jesus Christ. By the way,
very
even
low
68
temperature
is
of
extremely
68.
low. Bitch, I will any fucking AC that I have. If it doesn't go to 61 or 60, I don't want it.
My house is
I want that
68
thing
right
to
now.
Bone cold. 68 is good. I like 68. But my AC, I want to be able to get lower than that.
The dangerously, carelessly low temperature of 68.
I love it dangerously.
What is she
Naruhime, you
smoking?
actually look. My chatter was Naruhime, who literally made the joke about the next they're gonna come. They even changed the thermostat settings too. Yeah, Naruhime, you actually got that right, which is insane. That should not be happening. That should not be in the complaint.
So apparently
God.
in Texas, the typical AC temperature that people have their AC set to is between 72 and 78 degrees. Except during winter, where that's typically closer to 68 to 72 degrees.
Wait a minute. You guys set your ACs in the winter?
I guess.
That's terrifying. It means it's warm enough to need an AC in the wintertime. That's just scary as fuck to me.
To be fair, where
Sorry,
I
I'm a solo.
live during winter, I have to go back and forth between setting my AC and setting my heater.
When I lived in Virginia, I had to do that.
Yeah, I have to go back and forth to try and keep it at 68.
Yeah.
It's funnier than 68 and 69. Shut up, Kendra.
Those numbers sound about right for here in Texas. Yeah, okay, so there's a lot of people living in Texas who are saying that, yeah, no, this sounds around what you would set it at.
Texas, yeah,
So
it'd still
then
be
she's
pretty
like, no,
high.
I just want you to fucking die.
I want you to
Screw
burn to
your
death
comfort.
in that house.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Kelvin here.
Right
The
now I
lease
got
does
mine at
provide-
like 65, fucking based. Continue, sorry, but that's fucking
Up
based.
to 5 USD.
I
AC in this
love
case
cold.
probably just means the thermostat. It controls both the AC and the heater. I mean, mine does too, but I wouldn't doubt that Texas has to just stays like hot all winter for the most part. Because even where I live, it goes back and forth between hot as balls and freezing your ass off from week to week.
Yeah, that's fair. We're
all bills
finally starting to
paid
get the winter
with an
cold to
upper
just
limit.
stick.
The
Yeah.
tenants, in this case, the plaintiffs, were responsible for utilities above a certain point. So
All right.
to some degree, that has a little bit of a bearing
but
on.
It's not one of the things that we're charged for in the itemization.
Correct, Your Honor.
All right, so we got $600 for the dining table. $200.
That's what makes me think the lawyer is an idiot. Because he decides to chirp in about the thermostat issue, and then the judge is just like, yeah, but you didn't actually claim it for
Yeah,
damages.
now you know what this tells me? This tells me the lawyer is too close to this case.
That could be true, too.
Probably a family member or something else, because this is completely unreasonable. But unless you are like friends or maybe related to this person and you're used to their insanity, I don't see how you see this is worth even arguing with the judge.
Yeah, like the judge
that's
skimmed
crazy.
over it. Just let the judge skim over it and don't bring it up. And you're like, no, judge, actually, we should
and you're
talk
bringing
about
up,
that.
Yeah, but you didn't even list it. So why are we here?
Exactly. Also, Mike says some of you will die, but it's a sacrifice I am willing to make.
I am willing to make.
I fucking love that Farquaad quote.
Oh my god. Dude, I have that clip. Actually, you know what? Hold on. I'm gonna play it for my
Your chatters.
for my audience just real quick. Yeah, for my chat, because I literally have it in clips right here. In fact, you know what? I'm gonna also send it to you on Discord so you have it. Because it's a great thing to just have.
I'm gonna have to
Hello?
add like a
Hello?
soundboard or something.
Oh no, what's going on? Return to Discord. There we go. Oh, and Discord was minimized. That's why I was freaking out. Okay, here we go. Upload. Clips. Farquaad, where are you? I always recognize him. I have like 100 clips here, but his face is just so funny. There he is. Okay, that's for you, and then this one for me. Hold on. There he is. No, don't play it yet.
Die, but it's a sacrifice
Okay.
I am willing to make.
Oh, sorry, Sentai.
I'm
No,
willing
the
to
blurb.
make. There we go. Okay, it's very short.
I have it through Ava though. I can play it through Ava for you.
Some of you may die, but it's a sacrifice
All right.
I am willing
Oh,
to
she
make.
just stool.
I'm letting you quick at that time.
Patio table was 200. So I guess I'm confused. Is the dining table and the wood desk by the window all the same thing?
No,
It's marked as 4 different things
Hey,
here.
it's lumped together.
Right, but then in the explanation, it's kind of all in one, and then there's no
yeah, I'll let Ms.
raton together. Is that what I'm misconfusing here?
Yeah, no, I'm right with Miss Holmes here.
Like you have it listed as separate, but then you list it all together, and then when you divide it up, you still list some of it as separate, and then some of it is together.
Also, unsolicited legal advice. Make sure you have your shit together when you're up against somebody named Judge Holmes.
Fair.
Let me
Fucking
let Ms.
Sherlock's mom over
Ozanne
here is
speak to
gonna
that.
tear you apart.
She can speak to that. Go ahead. Okay. Let me put mine on mute because we'll get reverb.
We get that reverb there and there. Let me tell you what. Oh, racism.
Well, it appears there's really 3 charges, not 4, right? So the desk and the stool together is 200, the dining table is 6, and the outdoor table was 2. All right, Mr. Lewis.
I mean, really,
did you
yeah.
take any photos of the dining table?
Yes, Your
Yeah,
Honor.
let's see these
Is that
things.
the dining table?
That is one of the 2 photos, I believe, of the dining table.
All right.
Okay.
This the dining table?
That's correct.
It looks
Mr. Lewis,
okay
when
to
was this
me.
photo taken?
This photo was taken the same day of move out, I believe within an hour of us exiting the property for the final time.
Mr. Hull?
Yeah,
any
it looks
objection to
like,
this
you
being
know,
an
you got
accurate
2
photo of
cups
the dining
there,
room table?
and you're about to leave.
Mr. Hull, you're on mute.
Yeah, I know. I know. I had
She was
that,
about to
but,
grab her notes.
Actually,
Ms.
you know
Ozanne is
Yeah. You know what? I do see, I think, if you look at the placemat that is forward to the camera from the black cup, and you look just to the forward of that, it looks like there might be a little scratch or scuff mark right there. But
Yeah.
that's all I'm seeing
And
in the
she's
entire fucking thing.
and she
And
clarifies.
she's saying severely and extremely damaged.
She's saying severely extremely damaged, and she is claiming the full price of the table, not a repair.
Yeah, and
She specifically
also,
says
like,
the full
where's the
table is
water
600.
damage? Water damage is very obvious on a fucking wooden table like this. I don't see any.
She's gonna claim the water damage is the desk by the window.
Okay.
has submitted pictures of the dining room table. I would submit that hers are the accurate pictures. I need to speak to
here's what I'm gonna get. Is this the dining room table in the house? Because sometimes people are like,
Yes.
that's not possibly the table at all, Judge.
That's
You're-
the table.
you're wrong.
That's the
Like,
table.
That's the table that's in dispute.
Yeah, it's
right?
okay.
One of the
Travis,
tables.
what are you doing?
But that's the dining room table.
See, as a lawyer, he should have known
Inside.
what
The
she
other
was
one's a patio
asking.
table outside. So in terms of the table
Yeah,
inside,
he's-
this is the
he's
inside
really-
table. Okay, all right. And then is this the desk by
Okay,
the
okay.
window?
Hold on. Okay, water damage. What? No water damage.
So-
Sorry.
My understanding is this is the water damage desk.
This
and-
one right here by the window?
Yeah, and the one on the left. And she alleges it's because they put plants on it that did not have like saucers in the bottom, and they would water the plants while they were on the table, and the water would drip onto the table.
Yeah, I don't believe you.
Yeah.
Sorry, just straight. Look, again, I lived on a sailboat for many years. And I had wooden tables, I had wooden shit to maintain and stuff. And trust me, water damage is very apparent, and there's no water damage on this desk.
Also, I think a lot of people forget
The rattan.
that a lot of newer furniture is not as susceptible to water damage because it's typically not made with real wood at all, or it's made
Yeah, it's
with
like
a
this flower,
special
there's
treatment.
that plastic film that they put over it.
Yeah. Or it's got like a special treatment on top of it. And a lot of her
Yeah.
furniture, she claims, is post 2020 made furniture. A
If
lot of it is
and
not going to
it's
be
not
real
stained
wood.
properly or anything, fuck you. Like I'm not worried in the same way that like I'd be worried about water damage. Typically I'm not. Especially with these pictures. If this is supposed to convince me of significant quote unquote extreme extreme and severe damage, I'm not seeing that.
Also, this zebra print thing is our rattan leather, which getting rattan leather and then having it do zebra print is certainly a choice.
Ew, that's really gross.
Yeah, I know, right?
That's really gross.
Rattan leather thing. And actually,
Believe-
is the desk, Mr. Lewis,
Leather
is this
thing?
the desk by the window, as you believed it to be?
I believe that is the desk by the window,
All
and
right.
the rattan is beneath the desk by the window.
So what is the picture to the
I love that he calls it the rattan because just like everybody else, he probably thinks that's like a name for like a long stool. Because he's like, what the fuck is
Oh,
rattan?
Oh man.
Because she keeps calling her a
All I
rattan
know
leather
is-
stool. And he's probably like, oh, rattan's probably
Yeah.
a long stool. So he's going to start calling it the rattan.
Yeah. Oh, do you like my benches? I have a rattan.
Yeah.
What? What is it? Did you hear like it's rattan isn't a furniture maker. It's a freaking material and a cheap one at that.
Yeah, the ottoman. Yeah, it's probably more like better to call it like an ottoman. But
I would call it like an ottoman or a bench, yeah.
But the landlord calls it so many times a rattan leather stool that the guy, I guess, just assumed rattan is a type of stool. So he starts
It
calling it
doesn't
the
even look like a
rattan.
stool to me because stools are shorter. They're not long like that.
Yeah. The judge doesn't know like, or the judge knows calling it a stool is incorrect, but she doesn't know what to call it, so she calls it the rattan leather thing.
The rattan leather thing, oh my god.
The lady was trying to sound so smart. She could just call it an ottoman or a stool.
Yeah.
She had to call it the rattan leather stool.
The rattan leather stool. Created in the year of our Lord 2022.
Actually believe she did say the dining room table is from 2022, I think.
Oh my god, wow. Fucking called it.
right of the zebra thing?
That's just another desk.
The zebra thing.
That's just two desks.
That's just two desks.
When are you
Oh
using
my
this
God.
desk, my lady? Like, I don't know what she's talking about if this isn't her rattan leather stool. She's like, well, that's two desks. No, it's not. That's a pull-out city thing, so you can sit at the table. I've seen these before.
Aren't all of you with short shirts Farmer Jack? I swear to God.
Mr. Lewis,
Yes.
what is the photo of? Is this something you thought was a part of the itemization, or is this just another photo that you took?
I believe it was a part of the letter, but not a part of the itemization.
Okay.
I just wanted to include it to be safe. I wasn't sure in case this was the wrong desk.
That's fair.
Mr.
Okay,
Lewis,
that's
this
okay.
is the desk by the window, though.
That's correct. As far as I'm
You
aware.
believe the rattan stool is the one below it?
I think leather makes me think that it's the one below it.
Is this
Those
the
are my,
same-
yeah,
the
those
same
are
thing?
the best pictures I was able to produce of the leather stool.
Mr. Lewis, was this table in substantially the same condition when you arrived?
What the fuck is my dad
Yes, I believe so.
singing
Did you
Uptown
cause any
Funk?
damage to the table?
Why not?
No, Your Honor.
Did you cause any damage to the lamp?
Oh, what do
No,
you
Your
want?
Honor.
All right. Is this the table outside that you believe is the patio table outside that you're charged for?
Yes, this is the outdoor table.
All right. Are these the only photos you took of it?
Yes.
So this is our severely damaged outdoor patio table.
Yeah, let's check out this thing. Okay, so. Okay, hold on. Give me a second. Let me hold on. Give me. Okay. I see. Well, this is outdoor, right?
Yeah, so this is up here is
Then nothing
her
matters.
claim. The outside reclaimed wood patio table was severely damaged. A very large /
That's
heavy.
not severe damage. Hold on, my Papa Elfire's here. He literally did carpentry work and stuff like that. Hey, Dad. This is reclaimed wood outdoor furniture. The landlord is claiming severe damage on this. Is this severe damage? There's a little bit of water damage, sure, but again, reclaimed wood outdoor furniture. Yeah, it's really weird, right? Yeah, I don't know, but is that severely damaged? Is that extremely damaged? It looks like some water damage. Yeah, okay, so what my dad's actually saying is, why are you putting reclaimed wood outdoors? You
Yeah.
shouldn't be putting reclaimed woods outdoor in the elements because it'll actually deteriorate faster. Reclaimed wood furniture is more for indoor shit.
Yeah. The very large, heavy, 150-pound metal tent was placed on it, causing the integrity of the table to become weak and wobbly, and the butterfly, dragonfly, and frog inlays were damaged as well. The one that was severely damaged was the butterfly, which was in the middle of the table. Need pressure-treated wood for most outdoor stuff. I think Dad is fake. I can't hear him. Ava's crazy.
No, I have noise cancellation, guys. That's why you can't hear him talking. It's also why you can't hear my cat scream at me when he comes in.
Toa for 5. Rattan is a group of palm species whose fiber are used to create wickerwork. Rattan leather is just leather patterned to look like wickerwork. Yeah, no, that
Sure.
was what I found when I saw it.
I'll get on it. All right,
Alright.
continue watching.
When were these
I'm
photos
making my dad a BLT, but I have you guys on speaker.
All right, have fun.
This particular set of 4 photos.
I'm sorry that I don't have the exact date, but it was
Were they taken at move out or were they taken after she told you to move the tent?
after she told us to move the tent.
So this is before you moved out.
That's correct.
Okay.
Severely damaged, chat. Unusable, almost.
All right. Mr. Hall, any objection to these being, I understand that they're not the same photos, but that this is a photo of the table that was outside the house?
That's correct. Yeah, I've confirmed that with my client. That's
Okay.
one of the tables she has a problem with.
All right. And then same thing, that's a photo of, well, not that one. This is a photo of the desk by the window?
Is that the desk by the window that you were complaining of?
Yeah.
Yes.
So, yeah,
Okay.
the one on the left.
The one on the left, yes.
This one?
Yes,
Not the
the
zebra,
little-
not
yes.
the zebra one over here with the book on it, but this one right
No.
here with the little lampshade on it.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. All right. All right, Mr. Lewis, is there anything further you'd like to share or any other information you want to present?
Just on the counterclaim,
Well, we're not there yet, Mr. Lewis.
Not there yet?
The
Okay.
whole gets to start that. So I'm just saying on your claim suing for the return of your deposit. Anything else that you want to share? Any information you need let me to see? Because
Understood. I believe that's all I have to share.
Mr. Lewis, I've seen the lease, I've seen the itemization, and I've reviewed your photos. Is there any other evidence that you want me to look at to prove your side of the story?
No, Your Honor. Thank you for clarifying. That is all I have to share with you.
All right, how about Ms. Buchwald? Is there anything that you'd like to add or anything you think Mr. Lewis left out?
I believe everything that Mr. Lewis shared was accurate. Regarding your question about the method for notifying the landlord, I would like to add on that text is the only method by which we communicated throughout the lease. So communicating that we had moved out in our return address via text was a logical method. I would also like to tack on that the addendum to the lease, like the last few slides, which was not present in the lease we uploaded, was, I believe, only available to us like in a printed binder after we had moved in, not part of the lease that we originally signed at move in. And I do not have a PDF copy of the lease extension to verify or not verify that information. Otherwise, everything stated was accurate. Regarding to repair.
It kind of kills me when people do this. Like, you don't need to say so much, and sometimes it really is better to just not say so much, because you risk saying something stupid. So she's kind of going a little
but also
overkill with it.
one of the big things for me is she's saying the amendment to the addendum to the lease agreement was like something that's like kept like as a rules thing, like in the office or something. It's not actually like something included with the lease, which is a problem.
Yeah. No, we kind of knew that, because when she showed it to the guy, he was kind of like, I don't really know. It doesn't look familiar. But are you back, Ava? Are you still making BLTs? I guess Ava is not back, still making BLTs. Chat, what do you think so far? Do you think they're making a good case?
You can keep watching. I'm sorry, I just flipped the bacon. I'm listening. I'm commenting when I can, but I am baking bacon.
That's fair. What do you think, guys? Are they doing a good job? How are they looking so far? We haven't gotten to the lawyer yet. We will be moving on to technically the lawyer. We'll be moving on to the lady and her lawyer next. So far, what are the thoughts? Are they doing good? Doing shit? I think Ava burnt the bacon. What's that quote? Everyone sucks and they all should die. I don't think it's that bad. Come on now. They're not that bad. It could be so much worse. I'll give it a minute for Ava to get back because it's easier that way.
What? Again, I'm here. I'm listening. I'm not like in front of my computer.
How dare you not be in front of your computer?
Made to the property during the time they were there. There was nothing which was relevant to the claims or the damages in question. There were a couple of repairs made. There was like a hard freeze when a pipe burst and the pipe was repaired. And there was an outdoor water hose that was leaking, which was repaired because it was impossible to shut properly to stop it from leaking. But these were both very like standard residential claims. I also don't understand on the opposing side the fact that this is being referred to as a commercial lease when we were living there. But that is all of my comments and questions. I believe that Mr. Lewis did a good job of accurately answering everything to the best of either of our memories.
All right, thank you, Ms. Buckwald. All right, Mr. Hull, would you like to start with, I guess it's kind of all in one here, the counterclaim and the response, but I will let you direct your client as to how you'd like to proceed.
Yeah, I want a few quick questions for Mr. Lewis so I can get some clarity on his testimony, and I'll bring in my client.
Certainly. Mr. Lewis, Mr. Hull is allowed to ask you some questions. You will get a chance to sort of restate after that. So it doesn't make sense. So you can say it's just answer his questions, and then you get a chance to sort of what's called redirect things. All right. And Ms. Buckwald's going to.
Understood.
Go ahead, Mr. Hull.
You stated that you did receive the itemization of security deposit, the one that lays out that $2,000 was your deposit and $1,000 was withheld, and listed the items that Stacy was claiming was damaged. You received that written itemization of security deposit?
All right, I received that in the mail. That's correct.
Where were you residing when you received that?
I was residing at 1000 Olin Way.
Okay, was Isabel Buckwald residing at that address as well?
That's correct. We go to college together. That's our university.
Okay. Were y'all going to college when y'all rented the property
That is correct.
at UT?
No, at 1000 Olin Way, Needham, Massachusetts.
When you were renting the property in Austin, Texas, the subject of the lease, were you going to college down here in Austin?
No, sir.
I see. What was the purpose of the rental? Were you here for a job, or?
We were here for an internship. We were going to college beforehand and afterwards, but during the lease we were still students. We were just on internship.
Okay. Was this your first rental, or had you either one of you had rented in the past?
This was our first rental. I mean, I don't want to speak for myself. Yes.
Okay, I'll ask Ms. Buckwald the same question when I'm finished here. Do you remember when you received the written itemization of security deposit?
I can go back and look. I know I took the picture of the mail on the same day I received it. I know it was a few days after the 11th of September, 2024, but I'm not sure the exact day.
So you received it sometime in September of 2024?
That would be correct. Sometime in the later September, I believe. Mid to late.
Did you take a picture of the envelope that it came in?
That's right.
And have you submitted that picture of that envelope to the court?
I have.
Okay. Could we look at that envelope?
You may. It's in my part B, slide 5, I believe.
Okay.
Is this it?
That's right.
When did the lease end?
I included a timeline on slide 3. So yes, move out was August 9th. We provided the forwarding address on the 9th, and then we received this letter on September 11th.
Okay. And you say you moved out on August 9th. Did you pay for the premises for period after August 9th, or was August 9th the last day you could have been there?
The lease ended on August 9th. So we had paid up to August 9th, and we would have been required to vacate on August 9th, which we did.
Okay. And did you receive, with this written itemization security deposit, was there a physical check in that? with that itemization, the $1,000
That's right.
check? Okay. And do you remember when you deposited that check?
No.
Would you have held on to the check maybe for a period of time?
I remember I don't think we have I personally do not possess the check anymore. So no, does that answer your question?
Yeah, I understand. The condition of the property that
Yes, chat. This is the landlord's lawyer.
you leased in Austin, did you get a chance, or do you recall if Ms. Buckwell got a chance to look at the property?
Can you say hi to my pixie princess for me? Hi? Question mark?
The condition of the property prior to you entering into the lease?
No, when we moved in, we looked at pictures online, but we never did like a visit beforehand.
Okay.
It's in the video.
Okay. Did Ms. Alzan send you a video of the property ahead of time, the conditions, so you could look at it?
I'm not sure exactly what the method was, but we reviewed something virtually, not in person.
Was the location of the property the determining factor, or the condition of the property, or both, or was it something else that made you decide to rent that property?
Well, we were looking for something that was.
So this would be kind of like an objection relevant sort of thing. There's no reason for him to ask why they rented the property. It has no value in any of this. But again, they don't know what they're doing. It's not their fault. So they don't know they're supposed to be like, okay, yeah, I can object to this. But the lawyer really doesn't have anything for this landlord. So he's just kind of grasping at straws. And why is there always a fee to the clerk? Do they contribute anything by being on screen? I mean, sometimes the clerk says stuff. But a lot of times I don't really see a point for the clerk to have like a camera other than to be like, yes, they exist. Yes, they're in court and this is who they are.
Already like furnished because we didn't want to, buy a couch and a bed just for living there. We originally thought we were going to be there even shorter before we extended our lease, and considering the short-term nature, it was a combination of the location in relation to our internship and the being furnished and the price. And
Okay, so I just got back
It seemed like a
properly.
good
Give
bet.
me just one quick second
Got you.
as I switch to my headphones. Okay, so. And that crashed OBS. What the fuck? Okay, hold on. Now I gotta fucking launch anyway. Just launch it. Just run it normal. I swear to God.
How'd your OBS die, you said?
Yeah, OBS crashed. Don't worry, we're back.
Okay.
That happens all the time. Anyway. My question about the letter regarding the notification of withholding of some of the direct deposit, the security deposit for the damages was postmarked the 11th, which means you did not even send and follow the terms of your own lease agreement, Miss Landlord.
Yeah.
Apartment at the time.
What do you think about the questions he's asking?
I mean, they're all right. I mean, they're not great, but he has already exposed a couple things that are pretty pertinent, I think, to this case.
I think the main one he's getting hung up on that doesn't really matter is the why did you go go into this lease. It's like, that doesn't really matter.
It really doesn't.
And he keeps trying to go on about it. And it's like, this really does not matter. Does not matter why these guys were here.
Yeah, the hows and whys of why I decided to get this lease is completely irrelevant to the fact that the lease agreement has been violated and you are unlawfully withholding my security deposit.
Yeah. Super chat for 5 from
Yeah,
Toa.
okay, Nico Manhara Fox just said, oh, sorry. You go.
I was going to say, they just noticed the mirror behind the clerk is a perfect mirror image of the background by the judge. Those aren't real backgrounds. Yeah, the clerk and the judge do not have a real background right now.
Yeah, no, you can tell how they're cut out. But Nico Manhara Fox just says, I see the lawyer really doesn't have anything. And yeah, when you're sticking on these kind of questions that really don't have relevance, and the only reason why it's not being objected to is because they don't know to object to this.
Yeah. It's like why would they?
Was that you or me?
Was what you?
Oh, that was me.
What'd you do?
Oh no, the encoder's being super... Uh-oh. I just crashed again.
Something wrong with your OBS?
Are you kidding me? It's acting like it. There, one more. Hopefully it'll fucking stay, but let's just quick play.
Okay.
Jesus.
The address on the itemization security deposit. $02492. Is that an address that you and or Miss Buchwald left as your forwarding address?
That's correct.
Okay. Is that where you currently reside?
That's not my current mailbox anymore, but is where I currently reside in college.
Okay. Is that where Miss Buchwald resides, or do you know?
No, that is not where I currently reside. I have moved out from that location as of May of this year.
Okay. Do you reside in Austin, Ms. Buchwald?
At the moment, yes.
Okay. When you moved into the
Come on,
property, the
Travis.
condition of the property was, how would you describe the condition of the property? When I say the condition of the property, not only the property itself, but the furnishings that came with the lease, the couches.
Oh my god. Okay, I'm sorry I had to pause, but Jesus Christ, dude. Can you not just make a normal question?
That's what he's going to do.
Like
this
you
for a
were
minute.
running over yourself. He's doing this a lot and oh god damn it.
Oh, just wait till the landlord gets to talk.
Was everything in
But oh god.
good, immaculate, fair? How would you describe the condition of the furnishings?
The hell out of these questions. Yeah, exactly,
I mean,
Chad.
I would describe the condition as acceptable and what we expected for the price of the unit.
Did you notice any of the furnishings having any damage on them upon move-in?
No major damage, only minor wear marks, considering like it had been lived in before. Nothing, it was not like brand new furniture. It was obviously used by previous tenants, but nothing obviously broken.
No rips, no tears, no watermarks or things of that nature?
Nothing large and noticeable.
Okay.
The furniture showed clear signs of wear.
Hey, why are you talking?
Scuff marks and scratches.
Okay.
Look, I'm sorry. I look at look at the judge's face.
Yeah.
She's like, I'm not gonna. She literally just made on whether or not she was gonna choose this battle.
Yeah.
You know, it's like it was calm enough and quick enough. Okay, I'm gonna let go. But the face showed, yeah, shouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
Paint that was
Discoloration?
not perfect. Discoloration, etc. It was in acceptable and usable condition for sure, but it was clear that the furniture had been present in the apartment for like a period of years since it had first been purchased.
What?
Agreed.
It was clearly not new.
That's what I'm
Is what
trying
I'm
to say.
trying to say.
Okay, I understand. The
I'm
When
not
you
sure why a lot of
sign
this matters. No,
the
fair.
lease,
fair.
it looks like it's a DocuSign.
Basically, what he's trying to imply, he's trying to get out of them is for them to say, actually, it looked perfect when we were in there. So he can say any damage was definitely from them.
Yeah,
That's the
that
goal.
is clearly what he's fishing for. A bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see how it plays out.
Exactly.
Like a over the internet signing of the lease. Is that how y'all recall signing the lease?
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah, the E sign.
And if you would have
Which everywhere
signed
does
the
now, basically.
Welcome to Sunny Sexton corporate
Yeah.
addendum, you would have at the
You
time
know, the
of
people
lease,
who
you would have
made
also,
E-Sign are running AskALawyer.com.
E-signed that.
Interesting.
Would that be correct?
Yep.
I looked through my email to see if I have receipt of ever signing that addendum. I was emailed the addendum, but I don't see when you DocuSign, I believe it puts your like digital signature on the bottom, and I just don't see my signature on the PDF.
Okay. We can clarify that as we move forward. I have no further questions for either of the plaintiffs.
I like how he straight up says, yeah, no, my signature's not on that. And he's like, we can clarify that later. No, that's kind of...
That's not how that works, my dude.
This is kind of like something we need, like, now.
It's so funny because it does go to the hallmark. Never ask in cross or even if you are direct examining your witness. Never ask the question that you either don't know the answer to or you know the answer is not favorable to you. He should have known that they didn't sign that.
Yeah.
And so he should have known not to ask that question because it looks bad.
Yeah, we'll clarify that later.
We'll clarify that later. Objection, Your Honor. To what? It's devastating my case.
Your Honor, I'd like to now move to my client, the defendant, Stacey Ozan.
All right, just real quick. Mr. Lewis,
You
anything
fucking
further?
client. I mean, what?
No, Your Honor.
All right, go ahead.
I'd say
Mr. Hall.
nothing.
All right. Stacey, could you please describe your experience in renting properties in general?
Yes. When the same way.
Oh,
I
Jesus.
need to turn one of these off.
Are you, no, you
Sorry,
can't have it on your speaker, girl.
There's still an echo.
I told you it's going to get worse.
Shut mine down. And I'll come over
Ouch.
here.
Oh, my
Okay.
God.
I'm gonna get off and just sit by her.
Well, have her come to you.
So I'm partially going
Please.
to ruin this for you. This has about 40 minutes left in it. We are going to spend the next 15 to 20 minutes on her and her lawyer troubleshooting.
Oh, no. Can we skip that?
No, we have to watch it.
Why? What? No.
You must
no,
suffer.
Come on.
You must
Damn
suffer.
It. Damn it. Damn it.
Okay.
You're
better.
evil. You're an evil puddle.
So, I've been a realtor for over 25 years in 2 states. I've been, the bulk
I
of
don't
my
care.
business has been property management, and I manage like 30 rentals, half long-term.
Okay, look, I'm not trying to be mean. But does Mary not look like the guy in the chair from the new Spider-Man movies?
A little bit. By the way, you probably noticed her lawyer actually hasn't gotten back yet.
Yeah, where is he?
The
What
judge is
happened?
about to
The
notice.
other are short-term slash.
Yeah, no, because he can't. She just started talking.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Corporate. So corporate is a 30-night minimum stay, same as short-term, all bills paid, fully furnished, fully stocked. And I do all the designing and decorating and multiple properties. I've been on Airbnb. I'm a
okay. Everything makes a lot more sense now. but she's not classifying herself correctly. When she says she does corporate leases, she means that she leases apartment and living spaces for corporations, not an actual place to conduct business out of.
Yeah.
She is misappropriating the term that in trying to explain it like a corporate lease. It's not a corporate lease. It is a residential lease for corporate workers.
Yeah.
That's how that's going now.
Superhost, so I don't, my point is,
What is your point?
I'm very, very careful with withholding security deposits. And I have never in my 25 years have had a grievance, an ethic violation.
There's always the first
taken to
time.
small claims court. This is my first time in 25 years of being very seasoned.
Here's the thing, though, Miss Stacy Lee. I know that realtors do a lot of these things and will just resolve them under the table, or sometimes, very often, in fact, I would say 80 to 85% of the time, the person gets the fucking stiffed security deposit back, and they don't think it's worth the time to take you to court. So you have dodged court for 25 years, maybe, but doesn't mean that you shouldn't have been in here in those 25 years.
Exactly.
Realtor. And one of the things
So that's right, bitch.
With corporate rentals, and I didn't, the plaintiffs found my property on a website called Furnish Finders, not Airbnb. So I use my Texas Association of Realtor lease, like I do with my long terms. And then there's a corporate addendum for all the terms of it being fully furnished. All bills paid. There is a clause in there that does state if you exceed,
Yeah,
for people to be mindful and not careless
Hold
about.
on.
She's just gone.
Here, this is great. My chat just said, Chibugomo says, people usually don't sue me over a 2K deposit, so I'm innocent.
Yeah. Like, especially if you
'cause most
actually
people,
are
it's not
renting
worth
mostly
it.
to corporations that are looking for
They'll just
employees.
eat it with their insurance.
Yeah, you think they're gonna go to court over that? But no, you've got like two
No, they're
kids
really
here
not.
that are
So-
like, you know, that $1,000
Yeah,
means
what
a
you're
lot to
doing is
us.
you're bragging about operating in a legally gray area for 25 years and thinking that it's going to help you in the very legally white area that you find yourself in now.
Yeah.
Using electricity or water when they're renting someone else's property. You know, at the same time too, my furnishes are.
I've actually seen this with landlords a couple times, but some of them think that because somebody is younger, that they're more likely to just eat the cost and not take them to court over it. Which sometimes,
It's usually
yeah, you get like a kid that's too afraid to do it. But a lot of the time, $1,000 means a lot to them. They will
it's
at least
usually
go.
the younger people who are going to take to court. Like I expect, look, Ruben Lewis is exactly the age I expect. I can't afford this $1,000 not coming back to me. I need this now. I'm willing to fight for this. If he was 10 years older, he wouldn't.
Yeah, he might just eat
He
it.
wouldn't feel the need to fight for it.
But he's a
he
college
would,
student.
yeah, because that's the thing is as you age, you get more aware and learned of the court system. How it's just not fucking exactly great for the little guy.
Yeah. But he's like, no, I'm in college. I need the $1,000. Like, I can't just like eat it.
Yeah, he's internshipping for fucking companies and stuff like that. He doesn't have money to just throw away at a deposit.
And she's like, oh, I can't believe like you'd sue. Well, we're about to find
I
out.
can. Yeah.
Not bought from Walmart. They're not, you know, they're high end. Take.
Okay, so I'm sorry I'm pressing X to doubt there. Like, why would you say not from Walmart unless they're from Walmart?
Well, not from Walmart, if that's what you're thinking.
You know, there's this very beautiful, expensive furniture, you know, not from Walmart or IKEA or anything. You realize that immediately puts me on the back foot. I didn't ask for that information. You offered it as though expecting to be doubted, and that just makes you look more guilty.
Great pride in all my, designing and decorating, and I remember Isabel, only said wonderful things about it.
Can you stop moving your head? You're making me dizzy.
The first
Notice her lawyer's still not back.
situation with the outside patio.
Yeah, her lawyer's still not
table, and
back.
it
It's
was-
been minutes.
The entire patio furniture was made.
You realize that none of this can be well, actually, it probably will be because none of these guys are going to object. But I mean, without the attorney present, why is this even going on? Why has the judge let it gone on for how long now? It's about okay, there we go. 3 minutes. We're 3 minutes without the presence of the attorney, who asked this question, by the way.
Made from a furniture artist and very whimsical and cool, but it's made from reclaimed wood. It's a coffee table, and if you look at our text messages, when I saw that, I took a picture.
Yeah, again, my dad was like a do-it-guy handyman and carpenter for a long time. He says, under no circumstances do you put reclaimed wood furniture outside. It's going to just get ruined.
Exactly.
And I have uploaded all the pictures. I don't know if you have them yet. I was having
Mr. Hall,
with,
do you want to ask questions? Because I'm getting a big narrative and I really want to focus on
multiple
very specific things.
pictures.
So do you want to
different
direct
times.
this?
And she's just still going. I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry. She didn't stop at all. She didn't even fucking pause.
Oh, don't worry. It's only going to get worse.
Wow, okay.
I was
Can y'all
like,
hear me?
what is this doing? It's
Do you-
humongous. It's on this old
y'all hear me?
rustic coffee table.
Miss
And she
ma'am.
said it was a pop-up table.
Yeah, we can hear you. I don't know.
Where did Mr. Hall go? Am I
Still
frozen?
going.
She's still muted.
We can hear you.
I can't.
I
I
think
don't
no,
know.
we can hear you. I don't know why she's still.
I don't
know.
know where her lawyer
She's
is.
on mute now.
Oh, I know I muted her. Oh my god, that was just her still going. Just like with a moaning and just completely silent. It's like the Judge Cat silence from D&D. Death the Goat, how's it going?
It's so weird to me
Real quick,
that
I just had a 5.
she's like,
It's so amazing.
she has to have the court muted or something. Like, I don't understand why she doesn't hear the judge.
She does. She literally, she just like, or like maybe at a low enough volume she didn't notice, but something happened there where she's like, look, I'm just gonna mute them and I'm just gonna fucking say my piece. Like, that's what this felt like, and I was really fucking, I love the judge going, hello? Can you hear me? What, am I being punked right now?
Like, what's going on? What the fuck? I'm
Sparky's
speaking.
Tech Corner, thank you for the 10. I rented her place for 1 year in 2010 after wanting to double my rent from $500 to $1,100, not including utilities. After I told myself I'll never waste money renting again, now I own my house. Yeah, I would say that renting is just a trap. Why would you look? With current like interest rates and mortgage rates and everything like that, you could probably get a decent mortgage for between $800 on the low end and maybe $2,000 on the high end. Why would you do that per month when you could just waste your money spending $1,400, $2,400 a month on an apartment that you never own? So you're just throwing money into a hole.
Yeah.
Invest in real estate.
And then
Where
become
is
a
Mr.
landlord
Hall?
yourself.
He should come to the county. I want to see him.
I'm coming in. Hold on.
Okay.
Okay, good, because I didn't understand why we kept talking.
If I turn mine on, it gets reverb.
Y'all,
Did y'all hear any of that?
no, because I was asking questions and y'all kept talking. That's why I thought.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
Right.
I'm gonna spend time.
Oh God, guys,
Focus
this
on
is
the
some
things
mess
that you
up.
charged for.
It's
got
such
it.
a shit
This
show.
is a very. Let me see your photos because the photos they showed me don't affect any kind of damage. So show me your photos. That is the
I
absolute.
have.
Yeah, let's see your photos.
Okay.
Have
Mr.
you?
Hall, are those the photos that were submitted today?
Have you really?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm going to share my screen.
All right.
You know,
These are the
honestly,
photos
good
that were
good
submitted?
on judge. I mean, I've known judges to run
Yes.
into what just happened and literally just fly off the handle for a minute. kind of admonish a bunch of people and fucking no, she, hey, no, I was minute, but we got to move on and then let's see the photos. She's not getting hung up in the fucking ego of it.
Well, because you'd be here all day. I've seen it with judges before. Like, they'll be like, oh, I need to go off on my rant now.
What is this photo?
Oh, don't
We're
worry, she's
looking
going to
at
explain
photos
it.
of what should be, it should be nothing but a table, an ottoman, or another table. And I think, what was the other
Don't worry,
thing?
she's getting into her countersuit already, even though they're not supposed to be.
Okay. Oh, no. Okay, I got
That's
you.
not a photo of anything they were charged for. That's not the table.
No, but
Let's
There's no but. There's no but.
The ones that things were charged for. So
That's right. So we're going to focus on the actual claim.
I'm gonna hurt you all.
For the things that you charged deduction.
Right.
Is this the outdoor patio table? Is this the outdoor patio table?
I'm only still seeing the truck.
I only see this the pickup picture. I don't know how to get to the other photos.
All right.
This is what I mean. We're going to be here for a minute while they try to
I'm
troubleshoot.
sorry, y'all. Let me change it for you.
Oh my god.
Okay, how about this one?
This is really
I see.
bad.
Is that the picture of the patio table outside?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, is this the tent?
Just because you're a lawyer, chat,
Tent
doesn't mean you know what you're
Yes.
doing.
All right, who took that photo?
My husband did.
All right, when was that photo taken?
March 9th, I think.
Okay, we can't
All
see
right,
any
and then you notified
damage.
them they needed to move that?
Immediately.
With the
yes.
tent on the
Okay, and
table.
they did move it?
Yes, they did.
Did you take any
Okay,
photos
then
of the
why
damage
is there
to the
a
table?
picture here?
Yes, I did.
She's
Does
claiming
it
that's
see
what
that
caused the
included?
damage.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm sorry, but no.
Exactly.
That was like a nice fucking one of those pop-up tents that you put on the top of a car that has like that nice freaking casing that literally is like anti-scratch. Like you can move that and it's not meant to scratch the top of your truck, let alone a fucking table.
Yeah.
And there's some well, it's very wobbly now, but there's also some inlays.
Oh, it's very
Sorry.
wobbly now.
Mr. Hull, I see one.
Are you sure
two,
you just
three,
weren't drunk
four,
when you
five,
saw it?
6 photos and a bunch of PDFs. Can you pull up the photo on your computer? Because what I see is 2 photos of the truck, that one photo of the table I showed you, a photo
Go
of
to your
looks
photos.
like a coat stand with coats on it, and the 2 photos of an outdoor window.
Okay.
None of those show damage to a table or the dining room table or the wood desk by the window.
Oh,
We're
you
navigating
pieces
the
of shit.
photos.
Okay.
Get that one. Get
We're
the
going to give you limited permission. I'm going to let you share your screen. I'm just going to give you the caution that I give everyone. When you share your screen, make
Share your
sure you know
screen.
what you're sharing, because it might unintentionally
Okay.
share other
Go to the share screen. Let's see. Where's it? Right there.
Yeah,
know-
there have been some pretty wild things shared through Zoom court.
Yeah, so normally when judges will say that, what they tell you they mean is you don't share any private information. What they actually mean
Yeah.
is some lawyers have gotten caught sharing porn in court. Which is,
Yeah, like quite literally, like there was one where the guy like went up and he had to go to a website. And while the porn didn't show on court, you could see in all the other tabs, he had like he was in the middle of a hardcore goon sesh, okay? Like he had like 8 freaking hardcore porn sites up in other tabs, and you could see like the icons and like X videos and all that shit.
he was
And the judge
going
like,
at it.
counselor, can you
Like, maybe, counselor, you should check what you got online right now.
Look, I know that some of us lawyers, we get really hot and bothered when it comes to contract law, but you just gotta calm down.
Exactly.
All right. Put that.
Excuse me.
Okay. Share. Just click share.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Now navigate the photos. So click that and describe that. Your battery is running low.
Okay, that's the stool.
Don't close it out, you're gonna lose power. Adobe Light Formula. Okay, it's coming. It's Jesus, you have
Hit the
slow
table.
PC.
No,
There.
hold on.
Look at how much trouble they're having.
This
Just
is
sharing
ooh.
pictures.
Well, yeah, because you're on a fucking laptop that's almost out of power.
You're on a laptop that's almost out of power.
This thing's on 2% in a dream, and you're trying to get it to sew shit to cord.
You open the picture folder. It's not in there. You open a video that for some reason you have open in Adobe Lightroom instead of like fucking Windows Media Player or something. Then you go and now you have some of your pictures in Gmail.
Yeah, this is unorganized as hell, and you're the one with the lawyer. Oh, medieval. Hold on. Used to work for a law firm that shall remain unnamed. Good on ya. Can't begin to tell you how often I had to clean devices that the lawyers used.
Can I?
Oh my god. Oh, ooh.
So she shares her computer screen, and the thing I really want to point out is she has 2 copies of Microsoft Edge on her for some reason.
She does.
And by the way, both of these are
PDFs, random music.
Both of these are links, right? So they're linking to wherever the actual Microsoft Edge is at. But then she has Firefox down here, and that's just the executable for Firefox. It's not a link to it.
This is so weird.
So many PDFs all over the place. She's got an MP3 up here just titled The Truth 2.
Oh no.
I just...
This, dude, oh my god.
So look over here, by the way.
I feel like we're gonna find a manifesto on this desktop.
So here we have a link to Lightroom.
Straight up.
Right? Here we have a broken link to Lightroom. Yeah. Here we have another broken link to Lightroom. Yeah. Here we have another broken link to something else that says Adobe. I can't really tell what it says very well. But some other Adobe program I've not heard of before. You think, like, when I worked at Google and I had to help people with their phones and shit, this was so common. Like, it breaks my brain how boomers function on a computer.
Yeah, they barely function on a computer.
Like, I feel like my computer is messy.
I do too, but literally, like, I have like 3 icons. What I do is a lot of screenshots that I take with my screenshot hotkey save automatically to my desktop. Yeah. And sometimes I'll get like 3 or 4 of those on my desktop. And I'm like, oh my god, my life is a fucking mess right now. It's like, no, it's 4 I can move them into pictures. It's fine. But I consider that messy. This is a fucking wasteland, people.
So she's got a random JPEG
this is the end of humanity.
She's got a random JPEG up here in the top left. 2 down from that, she's got a broken link to her.
That's her fucking That's the JPEG of the desktop background. Look.
Yeah, it is.
Her
2 down from that, she's got a broken link to her printer. Under that, she's got a broken link to the scanner of the printer. I think somewhere in here, she has another printer link. I saw it a minute ago, but I think I've lost it.
HP OfficeJet Pro 8610. Yeah, that's the broken link. She's got this fucking pixie moon or something moon.
Oh,
she's got like 2 or 3 of those icons.
It looks like it just can't tell what it is. It looks almost like it says half moon.
Maybe.
Oh, I would have no idea what that is. No, there's 2 different ones.
I think it says file moon.
There's 2 different moons.
You're right.
And they both say something
different. You're right. Yeah, no, you're right. They do. Because there's no space. Like Alfie Moon and Pixie Moon. What the fuck is going on? What are these bars?
I know.
BARS.mp3. What the fuck?
For her SoundCloud career. I don't know how people live like this. It's like the Goofy walking in the bedroom going, bitch, you live like this?
Exactly. Exactly. That's exactly what it feels like. Like, if someone comes into a messy room and goes, how do you live like this? I see this messy desktop. I have the same exact emotional reaction. Going, this is living in squalor. What are you doing?
Wait, oh my god, is she actually a SoundCloud rapper? If you go down here to the bottom left, there's another document, and it's called Bars Flow.
No, she's a SoundCloud rapper. Oh my fucking god!
I don't know what else that could
I
mean outside of like a music
fucking
context.
I fucking can't right now.
It's
Oh no.
and then of
Oh,
course she's got
Jesus.
the warning here, battery running low.
Yeah. Yeah, just exit out of that. We don't need to see that.
Moon things might be apps that
Woman, you're
chart
about to
moon
fucking
phases.
shut down. I think it is. I think she has two separate fucking programs used for tracking the moon phases.
Oh, found it.
This is wild.
I
Oh,
thought
did
the
you?
one in the top right looked like Pale. Pale Moon is an open source web browser available for various operating systems, including Microsoft Windows, Mac OS, and Linux. Pale Moon offers you a browsing experience in a browser completely built from its own independently
So what you're telling
developed
me is
source.
there's 5 browser shortcuts on her desktop.
It's a fork of Firefox?
That's what you're telling me.
Who is forking Firefox?
Pale Moon, Firefox. Yeah, what?
People fork Chromium all the time, but Firefox?
Yeah. Yeah,
Also,
that's
how is your
weird.
computer looking
And
like
why do you,
this?
honestly, why do you have Firefox developer mode on your desktop? You do not need a developer mode for anything.
How does your computer look like this and you're running a fork of Firefox as your browser? How'd you even find this? I didn't know this was a thing. It's like a one-page, like, thing for this.
Oh. Isaac is saying that makes sense why there's a developer installation of Firefox is because they needed to install that to install Pale Moon.
Why are you running Pale Moon?
Guys, this is ridiculous.
There's no way somebody with 2 different copies of Microsoft Edge on their profile is running like some bizarre fork of Firefox.
Firefox forks? This is ridiculous. Nobody younger set this up. This is a boomer. There's some things that only boomers will manage to actually get. Firefox forks is one of them. Fucking the weird ass Linux installations, like back in when I lived with my grandpa for a little bit. He was one of the first people to get into fucking Ubuntu. Okay, trust me, the old people find weird ass shit that the young people don't.
Oh. Also, no, this is not the judge or the lawyer. This is the client. Also, just notice her folder here says
the judge is about to get it going and be like, "Hey, can you just share the screen when you have the pictures up? We don't need to be seeing your desktop."
Yeah. I just noticed she's got a thing in here that says Greece pics. This might be in Greece. It might be from like a vacation.
Okay, that's better than what I thought it could have been.
Ugh. I can't get over the 2 broken links to Adobe Lightroom.
and then the working one.
Yeah, and then there's a working one.
And then just so many installations. Dude, bitch, your download folder, like you must have set your download folder on your desktop in the freaking browser settings or something. Because this just looks like you've been downloading things on your desktop.
Next time we see her desktop, she'll be running Arch Linux.
Yeah.
she's working her way there, apparently. Although her Adobe's gonna fucking explode if she does. That's another thing. You don't need all these links to Adobe.
The laptop is like on its last leg. It's like, please somebody help.
Like, you don't need all these links to Adobe if you have the Creative Cloud download, because that's the point of the Creative Cloud thing they did. You open it and it gives you
Magic
like a
Misa
quick
is
access.
talking in my chat from Arch Linux. I cannot believe that. You actually called out one of my chatters, Mizu.
What's next, Temple OS? God, I'd run Temple OS as a meme.
Looking at your entire desktop, and so is everyone on the internet.
Yeah. Okay.
But that's my point.
So is everyone on the internet.
I'm always worried you're going to
I understand, Your Honor.
she's still doing it. So like, what all do we have? We have paychecks, pay chubs,
Where are you? You're in
passports.
S. Lee. What the fuck, girl? You need organization.
She's got a folder
You've been
just
a
for
realtor
Six
for 25
Flags.
years, and this is your fucking folder?
It's just typed S. Lee, and it looks like everything is dumped in here. Like she's got a thing up here called BMW. She's got one down here called Six Flags.
Residential lease, parking rules.
Stacy October birthday. Wagon train. What's wagon
I'm trying
train?
to find, You know what's always funny to me?
What?
In these documents, I have actually managed to find their residential lease parking rules, but I don't see anything under C regarding corporate lease, anything.
Oh, that's all right
So
here at the
even your
start.
computer is calling you a liar.
I look for the B's. Blank agreement between broker and lease. Blank inventory and
Oh, there it
condition
is.
form.
Residential. It's all residential.
Yeah. Blank residential lease application.
It's not. Where's the corporate agreements, bitch? You said this was a. Oh my god. Your computer has exposed you as a liar.
High deductible plans, United Healthcare. She just got so much garbage in here. Some of it's just like date names. Like I guess maybe you know that, but
Yeah.
July doc, July 2nd doc. Like, how do you actually
She
know
just
what that is?
passport.
You just remember it?
She just keeps a passport in her fucking documents folder.
That say bitch above BMW?
Does it? Hold on, let me check.
I think that says bitch.
Hold on, where am I?
Top left, it's in the folders.
Blank. Oh, top left. Okay, in the folders. Okay. Dude, oh my god.
You just got a folder
You
called bitch.
might be right.
I want to know what's
I
in
think
that
you might be
one.
right. It's literally just the pictures of the tenants.
This-
Wow, I don't know.
I reiterate, I
Jesus,
don't know how
girl.
boomers function. Oh,
Not meaning to, right?
this is why I said we had to go through all this.
Yeah, this is wow. Yeah, bitch. Dude, whoever bitches, I think bitch and Aaron are related. There's just a folder called eyes in here.
Yeah,
What in the fuck is happening?
all
A
lowercase
whole
too.
lot that I'm getting.
Hold on, I'm getting there. Yeah, but you're also showing us every fucking facet of your dirty laundry, girl. Old files.
And people, can screen capture.
So what? We've got city hotel tax, code of
Like what we're doing.
compliance guy, condo invoices.
Hotel occupancy, tax, state hotel tax,
You run hotels
Texas
too?
statement of hotel tax. I think she does. Corporate, okay, finally, corporate addendum. Duck, right there.
It's so weird.
Yeah, this is a really bad
Your lawyer should have
like
worked this
this
out with you.
organization system. Well, no, what should have happened is she should have sent the lawyer everything pertinent, and then they used his fucking computer for this shit.
Yeah.
But you can definitely stop screen sharing until
Yeah,
you
stop
find the
screen
thing that you
sharing.
want to show, and then share.
Wait.
Please.
Look at the bottom here.
Wait,
Steampunk
what's this?
invoice?
Where to go in Austin? Wait, a steampunk? Wait, what?
Yeah, look two above where to go in Austin.
Steampunk Semination
invoice.
Description Day? A silver Seric lease? What is going on here? Texas. She has a folder called. Oh, wait a minute. She has something called "Stays with Hot" in capital letters. That's a little worrisome.
Oh, over here on the left, she's got an entire folder called Steampunk.
Yeah, I guess she likes steampunk.
Oh god, this is wild.
Stop sharing. There we go.
Yeah, there you go. I don't want you to share all of your personal information with the internet. Despite us warning them that we're not a court of record, I know for a fact that we're viral on TikTok. The clerks have let me know that their friends send them
check out how you're doing on YouTube,
which is never what I'm aiming to do here.
Open it.
I don't want to open it with,
Well,
maybe.
I can go open my email that you sent me and I download them.
Tell you what, Mr. Hall, why don't we take a 10-minute recess? Let everyone.
Okay, we'll get it prepared, Your
I'll give you
Honor.
all a chance to get your things.
Yeah,
I
there we
know
go.
It's technology. It's fun. If we were together, you'd have a little binder and it'd be 3 rings. We're solely good, y'all. Let's take a 10-minute recess. It's 3:08. Why don't we just come back at 3:20? Everyone can get something to drink, use the restroom, and we'll come back and we'll do it. Okay, court is in recess until 3:20. All right, thank you.
Kill it. Just.
We have had a 20-minute time skip.
All right, welcome back, everyone. It's 3:20. We'll give parties a moment to get their devices turned back on and audio and everything working again.
How do I get to? Can you hear me, Your Honor?
I hear I voice. Is that Mr. Hall?
Okay, that's me. Yeah, I'm trying to find the Zoom where I go. Where do I go? Is it right there? Post Zoom. I see Zooms, but I can't see the big entry where everybody's at. Join a meeting.
You're already in the meeting, sir.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to find out how to get. I see you, but I don't see everybody else.
I will say the way they're positioned really gives credence to the thought that like he's way too close to the case. Because like I don't care if he's your lawyer, you're not all up on him like that. You're like you're sitting peacefully beside each other or something. Oh.
Oh, that's in your settings. So if you can see me, if you're looking at me, look up in the upper right-hand corner by where it says YouTube. There's a little view. It may just be live 9, like a little like a keypad with like 9 dots. If you click that, then it chooses. You want to just hit speaker.
Oh, there we go. There we go.
Multi-speaker, all these other versions of things.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now we're on my computer, so I can make sure we got everybody here.
Right. Fantastic. Well, Mr. Hall, when we left, we were looking to see defendants' exhibits of or photos that they had of the dining table either inside or the patio table outside, the wooden desk by the window, or the rattan stool, because those are the items that were included in the itemization. So
here we go. The first one, we're going to go to this is well, no, that's the wrong picture. Hold on, that's something else. This is the table. This is the inside table. Stacy, can you tell us when this picture was taken?
That was taken August 2nd, so about a week prior to them moving out. And
I'm not able to see the photo.
Oh, I know.
Oh, I got to share screen. Wait. No, they can't see it. Hold on. I thought I was sharing screen. Hold on. Let me see where I share screen. I thought I was sharing screen.
No, that's fine.
Share.
Yeah, Judge is doubling his tech support.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Can y'all see that now?
Now
Just so we're clear, I like that she has a link to something that's just WF, something else that's lottery. There's a Yahoo link on the corner here that's Brummers. Azure AI Foundry? What's Azure AI Foundry? It's a app for building AI apps.
All right, sorry, I'm back. DoorDash came in.
So we're still seeing more for computer than we probably need to see. So she's got a link to Yahoo called Brummers. She's got another link to something that's just titled Lottery. Up here, she is on a website called Azure AI Foundry, which looks like an app to build AI apps.
Yep.
I don't know how that works. And then you can tell she's a boomer because up here she's on Facebook playing Mafia Reloaded.
This is the lawyer's computer.
It might. I thought this was her computer. It might be the lawyer's. But up here they're
They
playing
switched it
Mafia
out. This is the
Reloaded.
Earth computer. I can tell.
Absolute boomer. I didn't know Mafia Reloaded was still going. I assumed it died years ago.
I don't even know what Mafia Reloaded is.
It was one of those like shitty Facebook games. It's one of those games that you go to
okay.
their website and they tell you to go play it on Facebook. But it's wild. These people exist among us.
I can. I
They
see
do,
a picture of a
sadly.
table with items on it.
Okay.
Right. So
This
the
is
point,
before the move out.
right, that's August 2nd. And I had to go in and do an AC check with my AC guy.
Sure.
And it was on 68. But if you notice, the plants
Oh my God, she
are
really
just
did.
by the window.
She really did fucking
with
try to just.
no tray. Or some of them had a butcher
Show
block.
me a photo after they moved out where it's
Right.
damaged.
Right. I'm just showing you how it got damaged, though.
Show me the photo with the damage.
I don't care. I don't care.
That's a whole lot faster.
Give me the photo of the damage.
Right here?
Yeah, that's one.
No,
that's a desk.
That's the desk.
Here it is. And I took mainly video and not pictures, so that's kind of
That is water damage.
Yeah, and there's where she admits it. She also took video.
Screen share, you can show me the video.
Okay, cool. It's coming.
You email it to me?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
There. Is that
Getting
it?
sneezed, number
That
one.
was another one before, but
What is this a photo of?
This is the table.
that was just another time that I entered, and it's just there's placemats, but notice dirty food is not on my placemats. So.
Why? I really don't like that she can just enter
After
whenever
move
she
out
wants.
Of the damage. Without it, we're moving along, y'all. We've got
Okay,
photo of the
here,
damage.
this is the
No,
damn.
That's
This
not
is
the
the
table.
This is the. Let's wait for me to get. This is the little thing underneath
The stool.
the stool. It has a tick mark in it, and there's another piece of damage that came with that. And I think it's this right here. This,
The rattan on the side.
It cost you $30 to get
torn.
reupholstered.
and it wasn't there before. Correct.
Correct.
Okay, that's the little thing underneath.
All right, hold on, Mr. Holt. So this is a picture of the stool that's rattan and leather.
Right, and that right there is the tick mark, and the
Okay.
damage right here.
When was that stool purchased?
I want to say it was purchased in 2019, 2020.
How much did you pay for it?
I paid, I think, 75 for it.
That's super funny.
Okay.
You know what just happened there?
What?
She thought, so when was that purchase? She said 2019, thinking that, oh, the older it is, the more value it is, you know? But no, in fact, that's now, what is it, 6-7 years of wear and tear that we have to consider?
That's the rattan stool. How
It's
about
not old
the
enough to be
dining
antique,
table
but
and
it
the
is old
outdoor
enough to
table?
have wear and tear.
Okay.
I sent you a picture of the
Okay,
table.
that,
Get the, yeah.
okay, go ahead and describe that.
So this is part of the patio table, and the butterfly, there's a dragonfly, a gecko, little whimsical.
Yeah, I saw that on the
inlay.
planet
And that's
photos.
all been cracked because of the weight of that 150-pound tent that they put on top of it.
There's no way that
When
did
is this
that.
photo taken?
Exactly.
If your
That
table
was-
can't handle
that photo
150
was
pounds,
taken
it's not a table.
August 9th after they moved out.
Okay, and is that the only photo you have?
No.
Let me see a bigger photo, because that doesn't show me a whole lot of it, except it's an old photo. I mean, that's an old table.
Oh, you just
Well, it's
zoomed
made
out.
with reclaimed wood, actually, so it wasn't that old. It
Okay,
wasn't an old
so it's
table,
made
just
of old
with
shit.
Reclaimed wood.
When was the table purchased?
That one was purchased, I think, in
She doesn't realize that doesn't help her case at all. Like, it's not old. It's made of reclaimed material. Yeah. And what's reclaimed material? Old.
2022.
And how much did you pay for it?
I paid $200 for that.
That's
And
stupid.
the artist is dead. He passed away last year, so I can't even get any. But the entire
patio was furnished with his furniture.
Just so I'm clear, Mr. Hull, right now the testimony
Picasso
is
of
that the
tables.
leather stool was $75 and she
I'm
charged him
really
$200 for it.
getting
That's not
accurate,
damage,
editor.
that's full replacement plus some.
Right.
Patio table.
Describe why you charged 200 for the stool.
No, the desk and the stool were together.
We haven't got to the desk.
That was just the stool was.
All right, let me see. I see an outdoor picture of the dining table.
Hold on. She just sent me some more pictures on this. Okay, here we go. I'm going to share the screen.
Okay, here we go.
Describe this picture, Stacy.
When was the photo taken?
August 2nd.
So before they moved out.
Yes,
I'm
and
gonna
that's
hurt
where
you.
the
I'm gonna
other
hurt
water
you. I
damage
am
came
going.
from, 'cause
How
the
many
plants
times has
didn't
she
have-
said now?
Yep.
How many times has she said, stop showing me pictures of before they moved out?
It's gonna keep
the,
going.
Trays
I-
underneath it.
Show me a photo afterward with damage.
I am.
Oh, Cerberus is asking why I mentioned that. The reason why is because if you can establish the fact that something had been damaged and there's no actual way to replace or rectify that damage, aka, oh, this was made by an artist who isn't alive anymore, you could technically claim more than what the item is worth because it can't be replaced.
Yeah.
Right there.
Right there. And if you can see right in that dark spot, right where the window is, part of the wood buckled up because of the water damage. And you can see that it's discolored. It's black.
That is clearly, that is
Versus
clearly
the-
water damage.
Lighter brown.
Kind of looks like it's in shade.
No,
Right,
right,
so
right.
It kind of does look like
there.
it's in the shade,
Shadow on
actually.
it.
No, that's
God
that
damn.
is damage.
That
It's
is
not-
damage,
it's-
really.
If you can see, there's
That is
veins and the
damage.
knots in the wood. That's not.
All right. When did you purchase that item?
I think 2022.
And how much did you pay for it?
I paid like 150 or 125.
Was it new or used?
It was used, and I buy all very nice high-end.
It
used
doesn't
furniture.
matter. You
Fantastic.
said
It's
used.
good to upcycle things. All right, so
Right.
that's the inside. Is that the best photo you have of damage to that?
I have a video.
Let's
I'm
see that.
trying to-
Maybe that'll actually show me something, because right now, 50-50, y'all.
Yeah, I know. Let me see here.
50-50 is a judge being generous.
There's a video.
Yeah.
Did you get that video?
I don't know what that is. What's that?
When was
Oh.
the video created?
August 9th, the day they moved out. It won't.
Okay.
I don't know if I can show
I was about
the
to freak
video.
out.
If you can play the video on your phone and show it on the camera, I don't know if that will work or not.
Will that work?
Maybe, I don't know.
No, it's gonna have to come through the share that way.
Okay, can you see that picture?
I can.
Okay, describe that, Stacy. Where's the damage on this?
So again, the dragonfly, the butterfly.
Is this the video I asked
got
for?
crushed.
Cracked?
Yes.
She's not gonna find the video.
Describe that picture.
That's the same
Okay.
butterfly, which
Damage.
was in the middle, just cracked and crushed. The inlays. Let me see. I texted you more.
Okay. Text
You
it.
can't crush an inlay. They're laid into the fucking table.
More pics. Go right there.
Exactly.
Right there.
She's just winging it.
Okay, describe this picture.
So that's just the outside patio with all the reclaimed.
Just look at how, I mean, that fucking, that table looks atrocious.
When was that photo taken?
August 9th.
This is of the property after the day they moved out.
Correct.
And describe on this table where the damage was.
So all the inlays were smushed and crushed, and the table is very, very wobbly.
When you say the inlays, is that an inlay?
Yes, yeah.
Is-
The
is that
dragonfly.
Is that an inlay?
Mhm.
And is
That's
this,
wrong.
is that an inlay?
Yes.
And all of those were cracked and smushed?
Yes.
Okay.
Do you have any photos from before they moved in of those inlays?
I mean, I have photos of the
What is this?
inside.
Is this the same table?
No, of this table. before, like between the tenants? Because you said you've been doing this for 2 decades. So did you have any photos of before they moved in to know the condition?
That was
No
some
one's in the
shade.
inventory form, and I'm seeing a photo after the fact, but I know that the table was made of reclaimed wood. So I don't know the state it was in before.
Yeah, so Judge just threw some shade there.
Yeah,
Because you've been doing this for 2 decades, right?
because the lady tried to brag about it earlier.
All I
It's
know
like,
is
I've
this
been
is
doing
not
this
the
for so
organization
long.
of somebody who's been doing this for 2 decades.
I can definitely look for some.
Where's the video that you said that you sent?
This isn't the time to go looking. This is when you found the things and you present them.
We've seen all
How about
these.
any photos of the inside table? While we're thinking about the outside, how about the inside table? So I've seen the desk by the window. I've seen the
Yeah, I've seen
reclining leather
every fucking
stool.
angle
I've
of this
seen the
goddamn
outdoor
shitty
patio.
Okay,
table.
what's this, Stacy?
Interior table.
Yeah, that's the dining table
This is the dining room table with the water damage
and scratches.
and scratches.
Oh my god, normal scratches. Again,
Do
nothing
you
I can't
know,
see that
or
wouldn't
is it
buff out with a
possible to show me the
walnut.
whole photo at once?
Exactly.
Because what I'm doing is getting the.
Let me see if I don't know how I can do this here. Hold on here.
Give your resolution is like
See
really
if I can
bad.
Go to a Word document. Drop it in there.
They're just opening everything.
Drop it on in there, let me tell you what.
I can take pictures of the video.
God,
Why can't
why
you
can't you
send the
show us the video? We've asked for the video. You still haven't presented it.
Okay, I don't know if I can.
Here, I'm sending you some more pictures of it.
Okay, so this is the dining room. table.
Well, I have more pictures. I have a video, but for some reason I'm not getting it to
Well,
him.
see if you can get that video to go
I'm
and then put the
trying.
video up to the
The
camera.
photo itself does not show the entire table. It's just a close-up of certain sections.
Right.
Okay.
Play the video if you can.
What year was the dining room table that I'm looking at in the photo? When was that table purchased?
2022 as well.
And was it?
That was
new-
when I got it all set up for a corporate rental.
Okay, was it new or used when you purchased it?
I got it at World Market. It was not new.
Was it new or not new?
No.
Not new.
So it was used at the time you bought it. And what'd you pay for it?
No, it was not. It was $600.
Oh, it was new?
Yes.
Okay, it was new. I'm sorry. It was new,
At
Your
World
Honor.
Market.
$600 is what you paid
Yes.
for it? All right.
All right.
You should know this, lawyer.
Well, here, if you can play that video.
So you got pictures of the table before
I won't send
they're
you for
risen?
I know, but play it in
Mr.
front of
Lewis,
Okay. Okay.
any objection to the first photo being a picture of the rattan stool in leather? That picture appeared to be correct? Was that the stool that y'all had in the house?
That is the stool we had in the house, Your Honor.
All right. When you got the stool, did it already have that cut in the leather on the top?
We never used the stool, Your
Well,
Honor.
that's not the question I asked, Mr.
Yeah,
Lewis.
sorry.
Yeah, come on.
Was the leather damaged already or not?
I don't believe the top was damaged.
That's not a yes or no.
Right.
That's a I don't remember. So do you know or not, Mr. Lewis?
I don't remember, Your Honor.
Okay. How about Ms. Buckwald? Do you know if the leather was already damaged when you took possession?
I do not remember.
Okay, so we don't know.
I have a vague recollection of the loose straw on the side.
To be fair to them, if it's a piece of furniture they never used, it'd be really hard to remember if it's damaged or not.
But very vague.
I
Okay.
remember the loose straw on the side, but I don't remember the condition of the top of the rattan.
All right. And how about the dining room table outside, the patio table that y'all set the tent on?
It was like that when we moved in, I'm sure of it.
Do you know if you crushed the inlays, those 3 pieces, the characters in the center?
I don't think I did.
I recall the table showing clear signs of wear from being exposed to the elements outside in the tune of plastic inlays peeling up from UV exposure.
It
Damn.
appears to be designed to have the distressed look to it.
You know, I know it's distressed, y'all. It's a used table that was made out of reclaimed wood. I'm asking if the inlay got crushed. Like when you set it down, was the inlay good? And when you moved your tent off, did you look at it? Did you
Yes.
harm it in some way?
Yes. I recall the inlay peeling up before and after placing an item on it.
And Ms. Buckwald, do you recall if when you removed the tent, it had caused some damage to those little inlays?
I recall very carefully inspecting
Like they're
the
too
table
worried about
after
what they're
removing
saying.
it and seeing damage
So
which
they're
had
trying
been there
to like
previously.
word it in specific ways.
So your testimony is that it was pre-damaged. You didn't cause it.
And I don't think it's them being
Correct.
dishonest.
The damage did not look
I
as
think they're
though it
just
could have been
overly
No,
caused
it's
by
them just
cautious.
being
the
too
damage
nervous.
looked as though it was from exposure to sun and weather.
Yeah, this is like. I'm willing to bet this
How
might be
about the
like their
desk
first
by the
time in court.
window?
Oh, 100% it is.
Did you keep your plants on it without a saucer underneath them when you watered them? Mr. Lewis?
I don't think we actually watered
Photo.
them.
Were those y'all's plants?
That was our plant. We didn't.
All right.
We didn't
Did you
water
cause
it.
any water damage?
No.
No, we didn't. We never watered a
Ms.
plant.
Buckwald, do you
Then how
recall
is it
if you
alive?
caused any damage to that desk by the window by keeping your plants on it?
I do not recall causing any damage.
All right, how about the dining room table? I see scratches on it. Were they like that when you got there?
I think the surface of the dining hall, again, this was like more than a year ago, but I think I don't recall any like major scratches on the dining hall table, the dining room table. I think it didn't appear new when we moved in,
Yeah.
but
fine.
it also, yeah,
I mean,
it was
that's clear. Everything was several years old by the time y'all moved in.
right.
Okay. All right, Mr. Hall, any other photos or evidence?
No, that's the photos and evidence in support of the damages claimed on the notification. Now, I will ask my client. The counterclaim describe the $1,227
Now we're getting into the
additional
fun
damage
part.
set forth in the counterclaim. What additional damage did you find once you sent them the letter in September of 2024?
And hold on, let me get my notes. There was, due to them washing their cars a lot, the outside spigot started to leak, and Isabel mentioned, me getting a plumber.
I'm not even gonna say anything. I'm just gonna let my face say it. Are you fucking kidding me?
The spigot
Man, they wash
leaks.
their cars a lot and the spigot got leaky. Yeah, you mean like every fucking spigot in the world would when you fucking use it?
That's normal wear and
Oh
tear.
my god, that is such a nitpick. I mean, you can't think that these words coming out of your mouth are helping your case.
It's brilliant, Ava. You just don't understand.
I guess I don't.
Out there. I had to get a plumber out there twice. And I have in my text messages reminding them to remember to turn off the water from the spigot, not just the spray hose, because that kept the water running and it kept spraying, and the spigot is
The water's not running
underneath the kitchen window next to the dining room table. So water leaked. I didn't notice.
And that's how water damaged.
Mid-September after
Oh my god! Get out of my courtroom! Get out of my fucking courtroom! First of all, you claim that the water damage happened because they were fucking watering their plants on top of your thing. Now you're saying that the spigot was leaking and caused fucking running and it leaked into the thing to damage your fucking window desk. I'm gonna hurt you. Oh my, I can't believe the lawyer let this fucking slide.
I know.
Fucking looked at this and yeah, this is good. You maniac.
The security deposit, because I was getting ready for my next guest to check in October 1st. It had been vacant from August 9th, all through September. And there was a lot of buckling right underneath the window from the water faucet leaking. And I
didn't see any fucking buckling.
Times, when you wash your truck, turn off the water, turn off the spigot. And anyway, so that's an extra expense that I was not expecting. Also, I noticed they had
a picture of a shower
attached in the kitchen on the refrigerator. a big heavy spice rack.
Is that a picture of the
Yes.
spice rack?
Yeah,
And when was this picture taken?
August 9th. I mean, no, so August 2nd.
Okay, and that was not. That
Why are you
rack
in?
right
Look,
there
look.
It's not
I
my
really
rack
have a
phone.
serious problem of them coming in while they're living in there. August 9th, they were not. August 2nd, excuse me, they were not moved out yet. They're living in here, and you are using the pretext of maintenance to come in and take pictures of their private life.
Yeah.
This is not okay.
Their rack, they installed it, and when they took it off, it scratched and peeled off some of the paint on the refrigerator.
Do we
So you got the
seen another
picture?
Picture of that.
Yes,
And the
Right
thing is, if
there.
the
Is
other
this the
two had a
picture of the
lawyer, which they
refrigerator
definitely
with the
can't afford,
scrapes?
correct.
And is
the
that
lawyer
the
would be
same
like,
side
Oh,
for
is
Judge,
that?
what the
Oh my
fuck?
God! You took it in the worst fucking position. I thought I was looking
In
at a
addition-
shower door. You know what that is?
That's
That's
the
them
fridge.
taking it angled down so the fucking lights reflect. That's the fridge.
Yeah.
That's the fucking fridge. You took the worst quality picture to take of a fucking. Oh my God! I'm gonna have an aneurysm here.
And this ruined the fridge, Ava. You don't understand.
Probably a month or two from them moving
Yeah,
in,
clearly.
It's literally unusable now.
Ah, shit. Wait.
I have a old antique Italian solid stone water fountain, and
What?
on side B, this is a duplex, so they're in side A. Side B is where I have the fountain extension plugged in, so the water can run. And
So, girl, I know we only have 10 minutes here, but you realize you just fucked yourself, right?
She's got
You
an
were
excuse.
telling me that you have a water feature running via a hose, a spigot that's left open, if you will. Yet you have a problem with leaving their spigot open for washing their trucks. When you have a fucking water feature fucking running 24/7.
Oh, it's so funny.
Do you not see? How do you not? Oh my fucking God.
She lives like this.
texted her, I'm like, what happened? Why is my fountain unplugged? She's like, well, I unplugged it and I pulled my truck up in a parking spot where she's not supposed to park and unplugged it to wash or do
see,
something
this
with her
is-
car.
This
It
is
has
so
never worked.
fucking
It
petty.
still doesn't work to this day. And I got a quote from a repair guy that it's going to cost, $350 to redo it. We tried, time and time again to try to get it to work. I don't know if it's a coincidence or what, but she unplugged it.
So
She
you,
didn't plug it
oh
back in.
my God, you just now admit
Yeah, she's like, I have no idea if she
I
broke
can't
it.
actually directly report causation between their actions and the breakdown of this device. But I'm just gonna throw it in here anyway.
Yeah.
Seriously, this honestly, fucking, I don't know if we could, but can I take your is there licensing for what you do? And can I take that?
Yeah. It's so funny to me.
Yeah, look, my Mideasy says her lawyer at times looks like he wants to tell her to stop yapping. Yes, that face right there, that's the face of someone who's like, you're not helping anybody right now.
He's like, I'm
It
in
wasn't
deep.
even her side to be messing around over there. And my
I'm in
fountain,
deep.
which was over $1,000, is now not, it's just a piece of art.
Damn
Is
it,
this
Karen,
the-
if you weren't my
the
cousin.
picture here, this is a picture of what?
That's the picture of the
What is
flooring right
this?
underneath the window.
The
where
flooring?
it's buckled, and now that flooring,
That's
we can't get it
buckled,
loose
really.
anymore. And it's about a 5x5 area, so we're going to have to replace the entire flooring.
No, you're not. First of all, like I said, I used to work in crawl space because I'm small and I can get into those things. And a lot of what we would do for uneven flooring and stuff like that is they would send me into a crawl space to put bottle jacks and stuff under joists, and then you do just an inch or two over a couple days, but you can get it working with just some foundation work. And more importantly, if you're wanting to show that this is not level, where the fuck is the level on the ground in the photo showing that it's not level?
Exactly. Like, you can't tell at all through the picture.
You can't tell this way.
It just looks like a floor.
Yeah,
The cost
Jesus.
on the
The
entire
cost
thing?
on that is about $1,500.
Okay.
Just to repair that place, that area is like $500, but they don't have the same wood, so I can't. It's in the kitchen, so I can't have a different color.
When was this picture taken?
That picture was taken in towards the end of September when I was getting things ready for my next guest to check in
Why are you
October
on
1st.
So of
cover?
all the pictures we've looked at, the outside table, the inside dining room table, the inside table, and with the little footstool underneath, all of those pictures were taken either in August or September of 2024.
Yes.
And no one else had access to the house other than the plaintiffs.
And the cleaning lady, but
Okay.
she did go there once.
With respect to the itemized list and the check, did you mail that on September 2nd to the,
Yes.
okay. Is the check dated September 2nd?
Yes.
Okay. And you put the check in the mail with the itemized list on the very same day?
I dropped it at my PO box it's a UPS PO box, so I just dropped it there.
What do you mean you dropped it?
I dropped it there for their outgoing mail. I didn't have my mail carrier at my residence pick it up and take it. I usually drop off all my mail at the UPS where I have my PO box.
There's a mail slot for outgoing mail,
Yes.
and you placed it in that mail slot on September 2nd?
Yes.
Okay. I have no further questions, Your Honor.
Mr. Lewis, do you have any questions for the defendant?
Yeah, one, how dare you?
I was just wondering if you had any pictures from before we moved in of any of the items from the deduction list.
Can you repeat that?
I was wondering if you had any documentation or pictures of the items from before we moved in.
So he wins. Immediately give this man a bar card.
Yeah.
Because that's literally the only question that needs to be asked here. So, you have all this claim and claim of damage after this period of time. Do you have pictures of this furniture in better condition predating the current pictures? No? Well then fuck off.
Yeah.
To compare between.
I have videos and pictures. Yeah. I always take a video.
I would love to see them.
Anyone moves in, checks in, and I take inventory.
That question
and
doesn't necessarily
towels
mean
and
do you
whatnot.
have it. It means show it.
Did you send them a video before they moved in of the inside of the?
No. No.
Okay.
I just do that for my own records, and I have it timestamped.
And that,
from
see
the-
right there, that right there, see, that's what we call. You see, the thing about a man in behavioral science, I'm gonna show you right here, real quick. And this is a good thing to know for anyone who wants to successfully hide a lie.
Or a body.
Your face tends to get itchy when you're either agitated, or something's been admitted that you didn't want to, or you're trying to lie. Your face will get. Now watch what happens here.
Okay.
I just do that for my own records,
And
and I
there
have
it
it
is.
timestamped from the video. But for some reason, I can't. I'm trying to email it to Mr. Hall, but I cannot. But I can.
You can't email the
keep
video, huh?
trying. But the.
I swear I have proof.
This
You have
is
the
really
defendant.
bad.
So she says that she does have video and photos, but she's not able to produce them for us. What other questions?
That's the judge basically saying she's fucked, but she
Isabel, do
can't
you have
say
a
she's
question?
fucked because
Any
it would be
questions?
prejudicial.
I mean, they are fucked though.
I have no questions at this time about the information that was presented.
Good on you,
Okay,
girl.
and I believe we have no further questions, Judge.
Yeah, you
I
only
have a
dude.
question or
Oh,
two.
fucking
When was the
perfect.
property purchased?
In 2017,
And what had happened between 2017 and 2020? How was the property used?
it was used as a short-term rental, and then when COVID hit is when I switched all of my properties, all of my short-term rentals, which is a minimum 2-night stay, to a corporate.
I just want to know if y'all had been, if you
Yeah,
had personally used it or you
shut
rented it.
up.
So you were renting it as a business ongoing thing, and then you said you bought all the furniture that you're currently suing over in 2021, 2022, around there?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, we totally remodeled the property and furnished it
Oh,
for short-term rental. Then now it's a corporate rental, and it still is running as a corporate.
All right. Anything further, Mr. Hull?
No, Your Honor, I have nothing further. Other than I do know that I think this is Charlie Sexton's old property.
Yeah, it is.
For what that's worth. If anybody knows Charlie Sexton, that's here.
True.
That's it, Your Honor.
Nobody cares.
that is some, well, one, nobody cares. Two, you just tried to name drop in a way that's not at all effective at all. So what the fuck are you doing?
Charlie Sackton's
It's
old
the
property,
name,
if
the
anybody
Sunny
knows who that is.
Yeah, hey, you know Charlie say, Vance, Bob Vance of Vance Refrigeration, he's a popular man.
And they're all named. But, and just, I would like to add that, one of the things that, as a realtor and a mother of 2 children that are in their 30s.
Nobody cares.
Well, now I hate you even more now. I didn't think it was possible, but then you just said a realtor and a mother. Of children in your 30s, you're not a mother anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, you are a mother, but you're not like an active, cleaning up poopy diapers and fucking taking care of your kids, raising them to be adults. They're in their 30s. You haven't been an active mom for decades.
By the way, that's putting her in like her 50s-ish.
Yeah, it is. She's up there. She's in the hag territory for sure.
I always try
She's
to
in demand,
give
chat.
young adults with no rental history a break, because sometimes they don't get accepted as a
Oh,
tenant.
shut up with your altruistic.
I
I'm
gave
just
these
trying
poor
to
little
help, and
children
this
a
is what
break.
I get. Shut the fuck up. God damn, I can't wait for my generation to replace theirs.
Such an asshole
Sorry,
about
excuse
it.
me. Let's continue.
And on my short-term rentals, I have a minimum must be 25 years or older. On my corporate,
I like to help
Really?
young
You're
people.
risking an ageism suit.
Oh yeah, by the way, chat, you can't actually discriminate on people based on age.
You cannot discriminate over age like that. Yeah, that's called an ageism suit. And so what you have just admitted to this court is that you have age-based requirements, which unless it's like there's some what's it called, exceptions, like old folks living communities and stuff like that, where it's like it's a 65 plus community. Technically, yes, you could challenge that, but no one's gonna fucking bother a bunch of old people that want to live their old lives together, so no one does. But this could technically be actionable.
Yeah. And it's funny that
at
she
my
just went
discretion.
down the whole list of, I'm so nice, I like to help young people because no one else gives them a chance. But
Yeah,
by
but
the way, I
nobody
also
under
discriminate
25
against them.
Yeah, exactly. Like, what the? You just went from both fucking swings of the pendulum in one turn. That was amazing.
and talking to Isabel, I thought she sounded responsible and they would take care of the property.
I appreciate that. I want to go ahead and rule, y'all. We have a lot of cases to get through.
Okay.
Okay. On plaintiff's claim, I find that you are entitled to receive back some portion of your security deposit. You gave proper notice. You moved out in a timely fashion. I don't see that there was any photo damage of indicating excessive wear or tear beyond that, which would have been ordinarily expected of it. Of the things you were charged for, you were charged 4 items: a dining room table, a wood desk, and a leather stool, which they combined into one finish of $200 and $200 for the patio table. Per the testimony from the defendant today, the table when new was $600, so you don't get full replacement cost ever because the table's still functioning. At best, it was scratched, and I don't see any evidence that was beyond ordinary wear and tear. For the desk by the window, I do see some evidence that there was water damage to it, albeit the desk was used, and albeit it is not incapable. In fact, it is still present in the premises being used now. So I would give her some money on that, but not the entire amount. I give $100 for that. To the patio table, kind of in a similar situation. I can see again that the table was used because it was reclaimed wood. And certainly it sits outside, it's gonna have some weathering to it. But what I'm hearing is that the damage occurred when it was smushed on that inlay part, not that the table is completely unusable again. For that reason, I give you some damage, but you don't get to replace the table because at best you paid $125. What was it for the table?
200.
200 for the table, right? So you can't get full replacement for that. I give you 100 on that, which means it's judgment for the plaintiff on their claim of $800. For defendant's counterclaim,
All right.
I don't find that you provided any evidence indicating damage beyond ordinary wear and
Fuck
tear.
yeah,
or
fuck you.
that you did not have access to the information prior to submitting their itemization. I don't find that you itemized in bad faith, and I don't find that it was delayed. I would remind plaintiffs that you should read your lease, because never assume that text message is a valid way of communicating in Texas. In fact, if defendant had been sticky, you did not really give them a move out notice. Always stamp and mail that stuff. Judgment for the plaintiff, $800. Defendant takes nothing on the counterclaim.
That's true, though.
Y'all have a good day. All parties are excused.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Good on ya.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right.
Hey, and you know what? He might not have gotten everything back, but he got 800 of 1,000.
And she got told,
That's
fuck you.
fucking worth it, in my opinion. Yeah, and she got told to fuck off.
She did suck.
Like, jeez.
But I hope you guys were good. By the way, channel is up here. It's looking at legal stuff. I typically keep sub to them because they'll post like full court things without like their interjections are written on screen, but it's not somebody stopping the whole thing to give their own interjections.
I'm fine with. Yeah, I hate that. There's this one I was looking at, and that's all of their stuff. I'm like, well, you know what? Honestly, I gotta hide your channel.
Gen X raised on hose water and neglect. We don't care.
We don't care.
No, she was wild, but she just came in and she's like, so, you know, they unplugged my water feature, and now my water feature doesn't work. It's like, okay. And?
Yeah, that was ridiculous.
Pretty shitty water feature if unplugging it once
really
breaks it.
Yeah, if unplugging it, it breaks it, then that was the crappiest water feature.
Like, how would that even work in court, even if you could prove that they broke it just by, like, doing a very normal action to it exactly one time? Like, yeah, technically,
Death
broke
Goat, I
it.
am not cross with you. I didn't realize you weren't able to post, and I did hear the super chat that you gave to Mizu saying, because you're the only one who calls me a pixie, which I'm fine with, but I know that means that it was you who said that. So thank you very much for super chatting Mizu, and I know that you've been present, even though you were just able to start talking.
Yes. But that was my my video of the day, chat. I've realized just kind of doing one video
there
is
you
sometimes
guys go.
better. Instead of like
no, for sure. And we still 3.5 hours.
Has it been? What?
Yeah, I'm looking at it since I've been live for 3 hours, 24 minutes, and 5 seconds.
Well, damn.
But yeah, it means that like at minimum it's been at least 3 hours, even if we include the fact that I start stream like 10 minutes earlier than you do.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
Yeah.
Well, chat.
Thank you so much for hanging out, chat. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell as hard as you possibly can. For Mizu especially, and we'll see you all on the next one.
Yeah, we'll see you guys later. I'm gonna send you guys to Cinder. I may come back later tonight.
And I'm gonna send you to Oko this time.
I don't know if I'll have my stuff ready. If I do, I'll come back tonight. If I don't, I'll be working on it because I have some mechanical stuff I need to work on. But bye, everybody. We'll
Gotcha.
see you guys later.
All right. Bye-bye, chat.